Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tales of Telduria. Today with us, we have Group B, finally, after a
Yippee!
whole last month. And, I doubt any of you even remember what happened last session, do you?
Dinosaurs.
I have
Basically,
vague recollection.
blue and a dinosaur.
That was like 4 different answers.
Okay, well, we all said dinosaur, so, like...
Okay. Does anyone want to try? I hear someone flipping papers.
Ah, notes obtained.
Notes obtained.
Right, so I can try.
Go ahead.
So, first thing we did was take a ship back to Dragonport and meet Zerna, or try to meet Zerna, who was a member of the Mercenary Guild. When we were there, Leiku and Doras tried to enter the Mercenary Guild to ask for Zerna, and they were cock-blocked by the receptionist, who told them, well, you can talk to them if you're a member, for which we made this little runaround where they tried to become members and they were told to pay like 1,000 gold, and then it was like, okay, your application will be processed in a week or something, or 2 days rather. So instead of waiting for that, we just went straight to searching her, and we found her in a pet store where she had her slime companion called Blue along. Her and Leiku caught up for a bit, they talked a bit, and then we were introduced to our mission, which was stealing Tyrannosaurus eggs, for which we went to the Fanglands, where there's all of these dinosaurs and the big jungle trees. We went, followed some Tyrannosaurus tracks there, and made up a plan after we found their nest to steal the eggs, where I was to distract them with a scent that we got from Zerna. Then I completely blundered the distraction and got almost eaten like twice.
Good job.
But somehow, Harrison, Hissy, and I think it was Locke got the eggs and made it out alive. And after that, Zerna said there's a bonus in for us if we get some... I'm not even trying to pronounce that. Some raptor eggs.
More or less, yeah.
where we also happened upon a nest in a clearing of the forest, where we again completely blundered the getting the egg part, where we got spotted and I got almost insta-killed. In return, I insta-killed a raptor who jumped me and nat 1, and Leiku fucking nat 20 the guy with a gun, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Zerna roasted us for being dumbasses and alerting the raptors, and we got our extra eggs and our extra reward.
Good job.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened, yeah.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. I would agree to that.
And then we fucked off and went back to Tarantus after we got paid.
Yeah,
That's all I have.
yeah, that's basically about it. Unless anyone wants to add to that.
Not really. Nope, I don't remember anything other than that, so...
Alrighty. Well, after getting paid and all of the other things that more or less would have happened, you would have been called back in for another job. However, before we actually start that, it is time to actually start the music. So, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So we'll be on go. 3, 2, 1, go. And as you are called back into Layla's office, you can go ahead and roll for perception.
Oh, okay. Right away.
Oh boy.
Okay, alright.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, just waiting for one more.
Yeah, sorry.
Stinking.
Ah, there it is.
Alright, so you have all passed, but we will go off of the highest one, which is Locke. Locke, when you enter the room, you aren't particularly paying attention. You're simply holding the door open for everyone and letting them in. But the moment you step into the room, you feel entirely suffocated. And when you look over your shoulder, you have never seen your mother this completely and utterly pissed off.
Oh crap.
What would I be able to tell? Would I be able to tell the same thing with my antenna?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
You would also be able to tell that she's not mad at any of you. She's just mad.
Okay.
That's good.
You might want to check your mic settings, dear.
What?
You're just a little softer than usual.
Okay.
Yeah, you might
My
just
mic
want to double
settings
check
are the
P's
same.
equalizer just to make sure, but that's fine, as well as Discord.
Okay. Piece is the same. I already checked Discord, so I'll go take a look at my configuration editor. Yes. Yeah, it's right there.
It lists the mic in the top right-hand corner.
Yep.
Huh. Wonder why you're slightly softer than usual. Oh well. But yes, how do you all react to knowing that Layla here is just livid?
Well, Leica wouldn't really say anything. She would simply just wait to see what Layla would say.
Anyone else?
Yeah, no, I would pretty much wait for her to have the first word, because, like, just talking at her while she's pissed sounds like maybe a stupid idea. Maybe a great way to get my head kicked in.
Possibly. But alright. In which case, she will explain that a sudden job has cropped up. It hasn't gone through the usual boards and the usual passes, but that's because it doesn't need to. It comes directly from her. You see, there was a shipment that was being sent to the Thieves Guild, and while it was in Tarantus, before she could send someone out to go and pick it up, it was stolen. And she wants all four of you to find out who stole it and where it went.
Ah.
So someone was dumb enough to steal from us.
She doesn't particularly answer this statement, because that's more or less what it is, and she simply waves her hand, saying, I don't care how you find them, but you will bring the leader back, or whoever ordered it, back here, alive.
Okay.
Understood?
Right.
We'll do our best.
Any leads?
They have to be somewhere around Tarantus, because since the shipment was here, and they stole it from around here, their base of operation must be somewhere around here. She then gives you the general address of the drop-off location for you to go and investigate around first.
Perfect.
Then I guess that's what we'll do. Should probably stock up for this one.
Well, what does the group want to do?
Supply run is probably a good thing to do before we potentially engage somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And that would entail?
I assumed Sin had, or the Leiku had an idea of something she wanted to get.
Well, if we can, upgrade our gear if possible. I'm just trying to see how much gold I have. I probably don't have enough to get what I'm looking for, but...
I could have sworn that you all went to +1 with your weapons and armor already.
Weapon?
Or at least
yes.
some of them.
Weapon? Let me check my armor.
I did with my armor, but it was way too much to do.
I don't know if you could afford it,
pistols.
but I'm pretty sure you could
I
have.
really doubt I could upgrade my gun. Cause gun.
How expensive is it?
Depends on the item. But I also don't know how much gold you guys have right now. Ugh.
I personally have 2,150. Probably not enough.
I got just under 3,000, so right now I'm pretty good. My armor is
the same on my
upgraded
end.
as it can be, and right now there's no point in doing one pistol over the other 5. So
All right.
So I guess nobody has anything to get.
You know, I don't think so.
I guess not. If we don't, then we might as well go.
yep,
Get
let's
started.
head straight to start our investigation.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
So
To
you will
start
then.
with where it was taken from.
Yeah, well, you would make your way up to the city of Tarantus itself, so you would just go above ground, to which you would go to the general address of the drop-off location. The drop-off location is on the west side of Tarantus. It is relatively notorious in this particular area by the sewer, as the guards are not as well supplied, I guess is the best way to describe it. There's just not a lot of security on this particular end of the city, which is why this is one of the drop-off locations. On the western side is also where a good portion of the farmlands that surround the city are located to help feed the city itself. So what does the group want to do? You gotta investigate.
So do we have a relatively exact point or just a specific area for the drop-off?
Just a general area for the drop-off.
Our best bet would probably be to go and look for signs of a cart or something being dragged. Maybe a heavy object, if it was an entire shipment.
You don't want to investigate the area first to locate what the shipment could have been?
I'm suggesting it to the group because I know I'm not very good at it.
We probably wanna look around to see where the exact drop-off point would have been.
Yeah, scouting the area first might be wise.
Yeah.
I hope everyone's not just simply tired.
No, I'm
Alright.
fine.
If you wish to scour the area around to see where the specific location may have been for this drop-off, go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay.
I miss.
Looking.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Alright, so all of you have passed, so good job on that. And I will go off of the, nat 20 here, the highest roll. To which, Locke, as you start looking around with everyone else, you see that they all kind of spread out. You're all vaguely familiar with this area, because at some point in your life you probably would have been sent to pick something up from here. But what you were sent to pick up always would have changed. It may have been a box, it could have been a barrel to roll, it could have been a cart to push, it could have just been a satchel that was filled with gems, as an example. And as you start to look around, and everyone splits off into the general areas that you remember excavating last, Locke, you notice that a lot of the dirt and mud just outside the western gate seems to be trodden upon very, very recently. And when you start to inspect the area, you immediately begin to understand why your mother was so livid when she went to talk to the four of you. It is because the items in question, whatever they may be, were stolen no less than 6 hours ago. You don't entirely know what these items could have been, but you can guess as to what they would have been in, because there are indentations, and the way that the dirt has been moved around and everything else is that it would have been a series of boxes, all designed most likely to look rather inconspicuous. Your guess, since you have this nat 20 here, your guess is that there probably could have been a pile of somewhere between 6 to 12 boxes, and they most likely would have been marked off as food boxes so that guards looking wouldn't get too suspicious. I'm sure you've seen crates at like a grocer or some kind of Whole Food store where it just says apples on the side, or oranges or shit like that. That's basically what I'm describing, except they would have been closed or covered in some manner.
I will direct everybody's attention to the area and obviously explain that, I think this is likely the spot that it was taken from, and that chances are there was anywhere maybe 6 to 12 crates, and that I don't think it was taken more than maybe 6 hours ago.
Okay.
To which everyone can go ahead and roll for perception again.
Could I have Hesse to sniff?
That would be mostly for tracking, but we'll get.
Well, I'm
to
sure
that
we'll
later.
get there
Jesus
eventually.
Christ,
Oh, there's a
Locke.
map.
Oh my God!
We're getting EXP today.
Oh,
we missed out on skipping a level last time. We're gonna get it this time.
True.
Jesus.
True.
All right.
Yeah, because we were so close to leveling up.
So, as you start to scour the area, trying to figure out how it may have been taken, what it would have been placed in, Locke and Leiku, you notice that the way that the mud and the dirt has been displaced, it seems rather deliberate. which means that whoever was stealing these items was covering up their tracks. While you can't see any distinct prints in any way, shape, or form, you can guess that they had to have had some cart of some kind in order to pick up these items and carry them away, which indicates that these boxes were either very numerous, maybe more than 6 to 12, or extremely heavy. When you gauge the general direction that it could have gone, it does seem to lead towards the farms to the west, and maybe even potentially to the mountains that divide this Erland Peninsula. So what would the group like to do from here?
Well, I guess we look for tracks of this cart that was probably used and then follow the tracks.
They try to deliberately hide their tracks. Seems that they know that.
This could be where Hissy could be good for maybe picking up a scent.
Exactly.
Back
Go, cat.
Yes and no. If you can find the exact tracks that you're looking for, then Hissy would be really good to lead you through those tracks.
So that would be like a survival check, yeah?
But not so much to explicitly find these tracks. Does that make sense? Due to the fact that they were very careful with covering their steps and everything else, and the fact that multiple other people would have gone through here, using Hissy's scent to try and find this specific cart would be next to impossible on the account that he doesn't know what scent to look for. But if you can find some tracks that are associated with this particular cart coming out of the dirt and mud, then you can have Hissy sniff so that he can follow that scent. So you have to first get to that point for Hissy to be able to pick up the scent.
Okay,
That could
alright.
make sense.
So you have an end point at the very least. You know where you want to go. The question is how you're going to get to that point.
So you said you found tracks leading to the west, right?
Yes, they lead out, or the tracks indicate that they lead somewhere to the west, into the farmlands that are nearby.
Then I would try to just go a bit in the western direction and see if we can narrow it down in terms of which tracks we are really looking for. And
So you just want to wing it with a basic survival check to see if you can mark out any tracks that would match the potential cart that was used. Got it. Go ahead and roll.
Alright, survival check, I guess.
Well, just for Reich. Reich's the one that's doing it.
yeah,
Okay, well, good luck.
survival. Oh boy, that's a whole lot of nothing. Damn! Damn!
Oh,
Reich, as you attempt to try and make your way to follow the tracks, you place your feet over where one of the cartwheels most likely was, and you start to walk, and because the ground is still muddy, you immediately slip and fall into the dirt.
Guys, I found nothing except a face full of dirt.
Well, what were you trying to do?
Well, I was trying to gauge the general western direction where the path leads to where the tracks seem to lead, and to isolate some tracks a bit further out.
okay, I mean, I guess it's not a bad idea. Maybe we can also look for tracks that seem kind of covered up, like any normal farmer with his cart wouldn't try to mess with his tracks, wouldn't care about it. Maybe we can isolate the ones we want to find.
We can specifically look for wheel tracks. It's also an option.
That there are a lot of other options. Just so that you're aware. There are other tools that you all have at your disposal that can be used for gathering information. You can also just talk to some farmers. Try not to make it difficult on yourself. And hyperfixate on one thing.
Well, you gave us one thing, so we're working off the one thing.
Fair enough.
Continue with your investigation. What would you like to do next?
I guess if we kind of would like to, since Reich just spectacularly completely failed, maybe try doing something similar, and then we can just go to the, either talk to maybe some guards if they saw things, or maybe actually talk to some farmers if there's any strange cars coming through.
That would probably be for the best.
It has to have been recent, so if we're looking for people, we should look for people who are still in the area. Farmers is actually a good idea. They might just be outside. And
Yeah, working in the fields or stuff.
Or like maybe
Might
asking
be.
for the guards that are here, like if they had any like recent and exceptionally new hires that did a job recently.
We could, but that kind of makes us suspicious. I would maybe use that as a last resort.
Okay.
Yeah, I think let's go to the farmland and ask some
Okay.
farmers if they saw something very recently.
So you want to go talk to some farmers? Who's gonna
Yes.
go and talk? Anyone in particular is gonna go and talk? Or is it just gonna be
I
all
can-
of you?
I can talk.
Just you?
I was gonna say, Leiku, isn't it like your specialty, talking to people, getting information?
Yeah, I can. I can like gauge people's emotions empathically speaking. I'll give it a shot. What harm could farmers really be?
Alright. Go ahead and roll not gather information, knowledge local.
All right, I was about to ask like what kind of role is gather information?
Knowledge local. Oh
Knowledge
boy.
local.
Okay, so that is. Let me check my sheet. Local. Oh, I don't have that. Yippee! Just intelligence.
Alright. Well, you walk around the farms.
I didn't roll yet.
Oh, I thought that was your roll.
You're silly Billy. Okay. All right. It is this.
So you and Reich walk around the farms to more or less try and ascertain any information at all that you can find. And the farmers are a bit closed off to the folk that come out of the city and very clearly don't look like farmers like themselves. However, there is a rather old farmer, probably pushing somewhere in his 70s or 80s, sitting out in his porch, and from the looks of it, it does seem like he's been sitting there for the past several hours. Now what?
I will just like more or less casually approach the guy and just give him a like little wave, and I'll say, "Greetings, sir. I have a question, if you don't mind."
To which the farmer in question will pipe up and tell you that the city is in the other direction.
No, there seems to be a misunderstanding. I'm not actually looking for the city. You see, there was a cart that recently came through here, Did you happen to observe anything in that kind of direction?
To which he laughs and he goes, sure, a card. I've seen many. But, you know, my memory's bad because I'm old.
And would something shiny happen to jog your memory a bit in that direction?
What kind of shiny are we talking about,
I'm talking about the kind that buys you goods and services. And I just take out a bag of like 100 gold.
The farmer looks at the bag and goes, I don't know if that's going to be enough to help me.
Can Leiku use her antennas to see if he actually does know something or if he's just like bullshitting and talking out of his ass?
You wouldn't be able to ascertain that with your antenna. It's just basic emotions.
Can I try to sense motive if he's bullshitting me?
You can sense motive, yeah.
Okay, I will do that as well.
Alright.
What is sense motive based on again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Great. Okay, so that's... And then my wisdom is that. Okay.
Unfortunately, only right past. Right.
That's fine, only one of us needs to.
As you jiggle the sack of gold in your hands, staring down this old man, you can tell that he most likely does have some information that could help, but he is definitely being a shit-eating little bastard about it.
Okay, look. I'm having a good day today, so I'm going to double it. Would that be enough in that case?
I don't know. Maybe?
You see, it's crates of food. Surely a hard-working man such as you would appreciate another person trying to get their property back.
Plenty of crates of food pass by here.
Well, it was very recently, within the last 6 hours. They were probably stacked high, I would say 6 to 12-ish crates on a cart.
I don't know if 200 gold can help me jog my memory.
Are you trying to afford some new farming equipment?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I need new teeth.
Would I roughly know how much a dentist appointment costs?
Yeah, without insurance, about 15,000 gold.
Fuck.
You know, I play fantasy games to get away from real life. You know,
Surely an honest working man such as you is decently insured. I will give you 500 for the information, but that is my final offer.
Are you gonna pass over the 500 gold?
If he agrees to it.
He's gonna stay silent. He's simply gonna smile at you and see what you do.
Do we have a deal?
To which again, he's gonna stay silent and see what you do.
Can I try to gauge his reaction again if it looks like he's going to give anything away or if he's just like trying to get some more out of me?
You can only roll sense motive once in this particular situation, which you were already told that information.
Well, in that case... Yeah, sure. Why not?
Alright, you toss over the 500 gold. The old man catches it rather deftly for someone his age. And then he continues to fuck with you some more as he opens up the bag and he starts counting out the coins one at a time, out loud.
Excuse me, sir, we are in somewhat a hurry.
He goes, oh
You
yeah?
can definitely trust me, and I will come back if you... if
Oh
you think
yeah,
it's not
young
enough, but I
whippersnapper,
have
if
counted
you're
them.
so impatient, then why don't you come and help me count, as he says, continuing to count.
Sure,
You see,
and I
I'm
will
old
take
and
one
infirm,
bag.
and already a great-grandpappy. I have all the time in the world, and he counts even slower than before.
And I will just take one bag,
and leave.
100. Take a second, 200. Take a third, 300.
To which the old man will look at you and go, oh, you're no fun. I thought you wanted to spend time with this old geezer.
Yeah, sure. Maybe some other day we can go out for a drink. But I really have work to do.
You and you youngins always going so fast, trying to get someplace to be that you don't need to be.
Well, we didn't grow up in an economy in which a house would just cost 12 gold, so...
What's that supposed to mean, young lady?
We're busy.
You know, we have to be working hard to afford a house.
The old man shakes his head. You youngins don't know anything about hard work. What you looking for?
Well, I already pretty much told you. A cart went this direction, and I just point in the general direction. Went through here like within the last 6-ish hours, probably laden with some crates marked as food.
Maybe being pulled by people that look a bit shifty.
Well, I was a little curious when I saw a bunch of ruffians taking the cart away towards the mountain, yeah. Is that supposed to be your cart?
Yeah, they stole our food.
Well, I went off in that direction, he says, pointing off towards the mountains that separate the Teldurian Peninsula.
I turn to Leiku and whisper, is that good enough?
Well, it's the only thing that we can get out of this guy, so I guess... It's information enough, we might as well give it a shot.
And then I turn around to the old man. Well, thank you very much, kind sir. We'll be taking our leave and see if we can't get our stolen property back.
Yes, thank you.
The old man doesn't really bid you a good day. He simply waves and grumbles and mumbles to himself, complaining loudly that 500 gold certainly wasn't enough for all of that.
When I'm out of earshot, I'm just gonna say stingy old fuck.
No, I completely agree with you. I agree.
With the old man or with Reich?
With Reich, Like, I know Leiku's an older woman, but being old doesn't give you a right to be a right bastard.
You were very patient with this guy. Goddamn.
My days of violent outbursts are behind me. Most of the time.
Very proud of you for that. Alright, well, I guess we return back to the party and we go, okay, alright, the only information that we could get was out of this really annoying old man. And he said that he saw some shifty people, ruffians in his words, carrying a cart all the way up there to those mountains, in that direction. So at least we have a direction that we can try and have hissy track.
Well,
At least we know we don't have to scour the farms.
the four of you can go ahead and roll for survival to try and ascertain tracks in general for Hissy to sniff down.
Okay, let's do it.
Survival, I'm really good at that.
Perfect.
What's
I'm not
survival
really
more?
good at
It's
that.
based off of wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh, okay.
I think I'm really dog shit at that.
It's almost like the one person who's actually good at survival isn't here today.
Venus!
Oops.
Hissy may also roll for survival to try and find these tracks.
Yes, go, my cat.
Go gadget kitty.
If you say this in character, Hizzy's gonna eat your fingers.
I don't think I know in character what a go-go gadget is.
Alright, so Hissy does manage to find some tracks, to which all of you can go ahead and roll for perception to try and, reference them from the previous tracks that you saw from before to see if they would be the same.
Okay. Bot. Okay.
To which Deras is the only one to actually pass you. To which Deras, you confirm that this is basically the same card. Which means it is now up to Hissy.
Go, Hissy. I
Hissy
believe
can
in
now
you.
roll for survival using his scent bonus.
Hooray! To which it is this instead.
Can I also give Hissy guidance? So +1 for this.
Sure.
Oh, +1. Okay, thank you. Go, Hissy. Go, Sniffer.
Ooh, almost a crit.
You can get a salmon.
So Hissy starts to smell out for the cart and begins to follow it. And as you walk along with him for hours on end, really,
Oh.
long after the tracks that this cart supposedly had have effectively disappeared, you start to make your way into the forest that surrounds the base of the mountain. However, before you get to the brush, you hear the pattering of feet coming from behind you, followed by a rather gentle and ecstatic yoo-hoo as a familiar face begins to run into view. As you turn around, you see that it is Kate, waving her hands high above her head, sprinting more or less as fast as she can to catch up.
Kate, sweetie, what are you doing here?
She, once she gets close, flops onto the ground, stomach first, hands extended forward, panting softly. And when she looks up at Leiku to answer the question, she answers that she got a letter from her, well, all of your mothers, I guess. I don't know.
Huh? Hopefully not from mine.
Why, what's wrong with your mother?
We'll not talk about that.
Yeah? Okay.
I misspoke. It's more along the lines from Leiku. I just keep calling her your guys' mother because she is the mother to two of you, technically. But she got a letter from Layla not long after you guys left. So she came on the next ship to get here. And when she got here, she was then told after you all what happened. And she ran off to try and come help.
Wow.
And then she starts playing the whole sick dog routine going, my feet, they're so, I need the cat.
Sorry, what is she expecting Hissy to do?
To give her a ride.
Oh.
She doesn't like to use her own feet.
Hissy will
She
walk
she
over.
she rolls onto her back, braces one of her forearms against her forehead, and goes, "Oh no, I am perishing."
Hissy will walk over, sniff Kate, and then proceed to turn his ass around and sit on top of her.
To which Kate will squeak like the mouse that she is, and then immediately go, "Help! Help! I'm being accosted."
Locke will take a vial of water and just pour it over and say, "There you go, a healing potion. Now you're good. Now you're all good."
After getting water, I assume on her face, right?
Yeah.
Kate will wiggle around after getting water poured on her face, spitting it out of her mouth, and she's like, you know, step bro, if you wanted to see me wet, you could have just asked.
It'd just be an illusion anyway.
This is getting brands of weird I didn't even know existed.
She stares at Locke for a moment. She's like, I hope you're not being serious about this, because that's kind of gross.
Hissy will slowly move his head down and open his mouth.
Kate will look up at Hissy and go, huh?
Wait, look up at Hissy and go, what?
Just go, huh?
To which Hissy will get up and then use his mouth to gently grab at her nape and then toss her up into the air, and he will attempt to catch her on his back.
To which Kate will scream out, wee. However, I need Hissy to roll an attack ranged to see if it lands on top of him.
Attack ranged? Okay, interesting.
Yes.
Alright.
Does that pass his own AC?
Let me check.
To see if you hate yourself.
Let me check. Ooh, just barely.
Okay, so Kate lands on top of Hissy's back, and she goes, yay! And then she immediately scoots up so that she can start petting Hissy behind the nape of his neck and behind his ears and the top of his head, and constantly starts repeating over and over about how much of a good boy he is.
And then he will liquefy.
And then he will liquefy.
Yeah. You know how cats do it.
He will become loaf.
I need to draw this now. Leiku will walk over and gently pet Kate's head. Go, well, your help is very much appreciated here, sweetie. You know he only ever does this because you're light enough for it. And he likes you.
I know he likes me. Soon he's gonna be a big boy. And she pulls his cheeks the way that grandparents do to their children. Going, yeah,
To
you'll
which-
be a big boy.
Hissy's little furry eyebrows will go into a frown, and because he already thinks he's a big boy.
A bigger boy.
He will be
Biggest
an even
boy.
larger man.
A large boy.
She whispers in Hissy's ear, soon you will be the size of a dragon.
To which Hissy looks happy for a moment, but then he gets sad. Leiku uses her antennas to figure out why that is the case, and she ascertains that it is because there's not enough food in the world that would be able to satisfy him should he ever get to the size of a dragon.
I presume you would not tell the group this.
No, she'll keep this to herself. She finds it funny.
Okay. Kate simply
Also,
returns.
if she did, I'm sure Hissy would attack her.
Kate will continue to just pet Hissy. For Hissy is now her ride, because she is lazy. Is the
Alright,
group
well, I
ready
guess
to
we'll
continue
keep
onwards?
going.
Yes.
Alrighty. So as you continue onwards, you find yourself at the very bottom of a rather steep mountainous climb, but go ahead and roll for perception.
Percepzione.
Perception. Should I roll for Hissy as well?
I think you'd be a bit too distracted by Kate to roll.
You know what's fair?
Alright, so Duras did not pass. We will go off of the highest, which happens to be Luck. And Luck, as you see that the path more or less ends at this particular part of the mountain, you begin to look around because obviously this can't be the end. And soon enough, you see the cart in question broken up and then hidden behind a lot of brush that is nearby. And by broken up, I don't mean like they took an axe and like shattered it. They took the wheels off, they took a lot of the hinges off, and all the pieces of the cart are there. They're just separated and waiting to be put back together.
Yeah, they just dismantled it, they didn't destroy it.
Yes, they dismantled it. However,
Okay.
none of the boxes are there.
Makes sense.
Which means there should be some kind of entrance around here. Because
Are they
they're
gonna
not
sneak
likely
into
to
one?
have left the cart so far away from where they actually are.
Kate gets off of Hissy and starts to prowl about, and you see her pulling out little scrolls every now and then and slapping it against random areas that are around, to which those with knowledge arcana can go ahead and roll.
Oh, I have that.
Do I know things? No.
Let me see.
I know this
Nope.
thing. What the?
I guess Leiku was too
Brown.
distracted trying to get Hissy to not be liquid. However, Locke, you did pass, and you see that she is pulling out scrolls of detect magic and slapping them on various items, including the cart as well as around the cart, to see if there's any kind of magical influence. To which she does seem to get mildly upset when there is none.
Not everyone is as good at using magic to hide things as you are, Kate.
She motions to the area around and she goes, well, do you see an obvious entrance onto this mountain? It's a pretty steep climb. There's no way that they just walked up the side of the walls with boxes in their hands unless they have spider climb.
Maybe they are goats.
But if they used spider climb, they would have left magical residue behind. But I don't see any magical residue. And she continues to like throw these sheets of paper around.
Can I specifically investigate the rock wall that we're in front of?
You may
To
go
see
ahead
if
and
I
roll
can
for
find-
perception, yeah.
Okay. Damn
You
it.
find nothing.
Detect magic has already been done on this, right?
On what?
Yeah, that's what Kate's doing.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Kate did detect magic on the.
She's just doing detect magic in various random areas. That's why I asked on what.
On the wall.
No, she hasn't gotten around to that yet.
I will do that.
So you're gonna start walking along the rock wall and start casting detect magic?
Yes.
Alrighty. As you start walking along the wall, casting detect magic every, 10 feet, 20 feet or so?
Yeah.
Just trying to test things out. You eventually find a piece of the rock wall that begins to glow a light blue. In the exact shape of a doorway.
Or
Or rather, an archway.
Well, she'll call the rest of the party over and go, well, I found something that might be of use to us.
To
Magical right here.
To which, when everyone goes over, Kate is curious and she leans in and starts doing the sniffa into it. Just, oh, I have my noise suppression on, so I gotta do that, and then go. There we go. She does that. To which she then plants her hands against it, and you all notice that she doesn't move. Meaning, whatever may be there is more than just a simple illusion. And she looks around at everyone and she goes, y'all got Dispel Magic?
Shit, let me see.
Oh,
No.
do I? I don't think so.
I do
No,
not.
I have a smoke bomb.
That does
I
not
don't
dispel
dispel
magic,
magic.
She lightly slaps at Reich, like on the knee, since she's not that big. He goes, fucking, not what it is. Yeah.
I can make the door horny.
It's a door. You wouldn't make it horny, you would make it dorny. And she walks over to it, pulls out another slip of paper from her back pocket and slaps it against the wall. And after a couple of moments, the spell is, well, dispelled.
Oh.
To which there, you see that the archway has actually been hand carved, and the spell itself was a mixture of transmutation and illusion magic. That way, the door can be covered, but can still be found if someone is lost. And behind it is a rather long stairway.
Ooh.
Really smart. Okay.
You ready to go up the stairway?
Okay, let's sneakily do it.
Alrighty, here you go.
Yay.
With
As you
caution.
make your way up the stairway, you see that there is an entire man-made system of, well, shit, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. But there is an entire man-made walkway up here. And all the way in the far back, you see that there are buildings.
Okay.
As you get to the top of the stairs, you may all make a perception check.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, nice.
Man.
Clueless.
Man, we blew our 20s at the beginning of the game, huh?
It seems so.
Damn it.
But that is okay, because Dras and Leiku and Locke passed. So, as you peer over, you see that there are a large number of individuals dressed up in the same way that a lot of thieves would be in your guild, which is oddly confusing. And they seem to be patrolling, trying to make sure that no one else gets in.
So, I'm guessing none of them look like, especially stand out like a leader would.
You wouldn't be able to tell that.
Okay,
Because if
makes
there
sense.
was, there would have been artwork associated with it.
I mean,
Video game
But that
logic.
would be metagaming.
well,
I'm definitely very
Do you
aware of the
guys-
fact that every attack I have is a loud gun. Ah.
So I guess we're not. Well,
I mean, I'm not gonna stealth in there. I can shoot people.
Wait, do you
with
have
my bow.
invisibility potions?
I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Who are you asking?
Leiku.
Oh, I said, Kate, do you have any invisibility potions?
She smiles and giggles like an absolute mad lad.
I think that's a no.
No, that's Kate talk for yes.
Oh, we should probably use them. Shall we use them?
She pulls off several vials from the bands that are around her body, clenching them between her fingers, 3 in each hand, and she goes, "Hi!" and she starts throwing them at people. Everyone
is
is
this
now
a Minecraft
invisible.
splash potion? Okay.
Great. I was about to say, don't we have to maybe fight our way through here anyway, because we want the leader and the merchandise?
She smacks you with yet another invisibility potion. It doesn't do anything other than the fact that you got hit with glass.
Ow.
She goes, "You are a thief. You gotta think like a thief. You want to kill them? Just Throw them off the mountain. See, look. And she points to the fact that the structures have been built around the rock and everything else. They can very easily just be tossed.
That does sound like fun. Okay,
She then looks up, leaning against you, going, "You gonna be my big, strong boy and throw them in for me?" Batting her eyelashes, smiling big and wide. Pretty please.
well, she's invisible, right? So I can't see any of that.
I mean, you can see each other while invisible because she's an
Oh,
alchemist,
okay.
and that's just how she functions.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, good to know.
Yip!
She eventually just starts devolving into baby voice, and you can't tell if she's flirting with you or not, as it just gets worse and worse and worse as she continues to take out more and more syllables, and eventually just devolves in baby boo baby baby.
Well,
Hissy will
brother-
then turn over to Kate and open his mouth.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, I am also very confused now by Hissy and Kate. Great.
Kate will go over to Hissy and pat the top of his nose and go, "You are a good boy."
He will close his mouth.
The goodest of boys, and she continues to pat him, just.
Okay, we gotta continue, guys. We're invisible. We gotta continue. We gotta get past these guys.
Yeah. I mean, invisible, we could just sneak around
How
them, I guess.
look, are those are holes, right? On the
Yes.
map? They're just holes. How far down are the holes?
Killing length.
Does anybody have the spell like sleep or something?
I can use the polypurpose panacea to induce sleep for an hour.
Because if we could just induce sleep on these people, we can then push them down the hole, and they don't have to be a problem.
Sure. I mean, I
Okay,
have the magic of just shooting them in the head, but we can also do that.
Can you one-shot them?
I don't know. Maybe with a
You
good
kill them
shot.
silently enough that they won't notice.
Probably not, because the one that dies might scream.
Yeah, I mean, I could try to position myself invisibly next to one guy, and you try to throw the other guy down the stairs, and I am decently confident that I can silently take out one guy.
Kate will
Unless
look
I-
over in your general direction and go, "What if it's not a guy?"
I can probably also take out a girl the same way.
On a
It's
date, right?
really. If you want to, I don't see how that helps us right now.
The longer you take, the more she's just gonna fuck around.
Well, guys, plan. I can kill one guy, but we need to think what we do about the other guy. You can throw him down. You can sleep him. I don't know how often you can sleep people. If you want to use that right now, or save it for later, would be a good thing to save for the boss, actually.
So, potentially, if I use all of my daily potions, I could do this 8 times.
Well,
So we can
Yeah.
What
definitely
is
use
he
one
gonna
or
do?
two.
What's our final decision, boys?
because you gotta go, you gotta search, you gotta look.
I mean, the problem is if we engage right now, the fact that we've just had invisibility put onto us ends, I believe.
Yes.
You count as an attack
So
that throw them off, so
we go and look for a just scout first, invisibly. Is that what you're suggesting?
it might be worth it.
Okay.
I mean, throwing them down the holes is always an option if we have to if we have to engage.
Yep.
Well, what are you gonna do? Because you
makes
have
sense.
spent 12 minutes standing here.
Damn.
Damn. I guess then I'll just go sneak.
Yeah, I think Locke would just start to make his way towards the buildings.
Do we go
You're
north
gonna
or
have to be
south?
way more specific than that. Unfortunately, it's not how that works. You are on a map. Don't try and cheese the system. Be specific.
He would head down around the hole towards number 2.
I will start off with Didas, because you're at the bottom. Didas, Leiku, Hissy, Locke, Reich, and then Kate. Didas, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna sneak the, I guess, the 20 feet I have towards the right, so I can see everything.
On 20 feet. Wow.
Okay. When you were sneaking, you move at half speed. So that would be
Oh,
1,
oh.
that would be 2. And like I said, try and be a bit more specific. Tell me what you're trying to do, your intentions, and everything else. You're on a map.
Yeah, no, I just want to, yeah, like I said, move up a bit and then ready my bow in case anyone gets spotted to
There's no ready action.
shoot a guy.
You just say that you pull out your bow. Leiku, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
I think what Leiko's going to do is she's going to start sneaking southward past 2 to see what's down there, down that hallway.
Okay. What's your speed again?
She will be sneaking, and her speed is 30 feet.
Alright, 5.
I would imagine that Hissy is following her as well.
20. So we'll go there, and then when you look down, you see that there's just more people in this general direction.
Okay.
And what's Hissy's speed?
Hissy's speed is 40. The fat cat.
What about you, Locke?
Locke will head northwards towards 1. Sneakily with his 30 feet.
Yep, and
So
you see
that we can
there's
get a
more
view of
people
what-
in this
yeah.
direction as well. Right.
Okay.
I will follow Leiku towards the south. Just as far as I can.
And
With
then
30 feet.
Kate will follow her brother. Alright. So, we then go back to the top. Didas, what are you gonna do?
I'll follow the guys to the south. Stealthily.
So, that would be one movement. You gonna do anything else?
No, I'm gonna wait for the more stealthy guys to initiate this thing.
Okay, well then that would be your turn since you can't move any further. Lake, what are you gonna do?
Leiko's going to continue down south.
Alright, you're gonna have to roll
Sneaking.
for stealth here.
Alrighty. Oh, hold on. Before I start moving, I will cast, hold on. What's the name of that? Force Quiet?
You mean a standard action that ends your turn?
Fuck. Well, fine, I guess I'll roll. Wait, no, I will stay here. I'll cast Force Quiet on Hissy. So the Hissy can continue going.
Let's see. Force quiet. You're gonna have to roll stealth anyway.
Me? Okay.
Yep, in order to cast the spell silently.
That's fine. I will do my best. Wrong channel. Okay, there we go. And stealth. Good luck to me once it goes through.
Did you forget your bonus?
I don't have that skill.
Invisibility gives a +20.
Oh, right, my invisibility gives me a +20. Hold on, I'll reroll it then. That means it would be this.
Alright, you cast the spell silently. Hissy is now affected by forced quiet. What is Hissy gonna do?
Hissy's gonna continue stealthing southward.
Alrighty. I need a
Looking
stealth roll.
around. Okay. Stealth roll from Hissy. So Hissy I know has that. So therefore it is this. And added the bonus from the spell. Ooh, 50.
Alrighty, very silent. However, he moves here with a double move action. So then we go to Locke.
Does he see anything in the room?
He...
There?
I mean, would you even be able to know? Like, you, the player?
No, but you also told me I'm playing Hissy.
I know, it's just a matter of conveying that information. He's an extension of you. While you do play him, he's more of an extension of you. Would he be able to convey that information back to you, the player?
No. He wouldn't, but if he sees something in there that intrigues him, that would change his behavior.
Okay. He would see several open boxes. Though he wouldn't be able to tell what is on them.
Do they smell of anything?
No, they do not.
Okay.
Unless, I guess metal smells, but I don't think he would care or be able to smell
He
it
wouldn't. I
anymore.
was just seeing if it was smell of food or like animal or something.
No.
That's all I was checking for. Continue.
Alright, Locke. He doesn't immediately try and sit in the boxes. Fake cat.
He's on a mission. He got called a good boy like 8 times. He's motivated.
It's a man of focus, commitment, and sheer will.
Never a good idea to split the party.
Well, you already did it, so now what?
I think Locke would just try to keep going north.
Alright, roll for stealth.
Okay, this is where it gets fun. Where are we? Oh. With a plus 20 bonus.
Alright, you successfully stealth, but did a double move action. Reich, what about you?
I am following the cat.
Alright, stealth check.
Okay. 20 plus.
Alright, 15 and 30. There you go, following along. Kate is going to move right over to number 1. Lift her... What weapon does she have? I gotta double check. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop. Ah, yes. She lifts up her gun and immediately points it at the side of the thief's head that is here, to which obviously they are caught unawares. So she gets a +2 bonus to the roll, and that counts as a sneak attack.
I imagine it would.
Let's see, is there anything else? She deals 22 points of damage, To which
Well, I guess no more stealthy.
the first one immediately drops dead. To which the second one turns around upon seeing the fact that their other guard drops dead
Oh, great.
and starts to rush over to inspect their body. To which, as you all turn around to look at Kate, going, oh my god, her invisibility went off. She's standing there, doing little dances,
Oh, she's hitting the gritty.
completely unseen by number 2 here.
Cool.
Kate, listen to the voices. Push him over. Push him over.
Alright. We go back to Didas.
I'm a bit confused by the whole thing. So I'm just gonna keep going south, I guess.
You're not gonna kill number 2? What a baby.
Well, I don't know if my invisibility stops.
There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
That is very true. But
Stop
today is
being
not
a
that
little
day.
baby.
Oh god, you're goading me so hard right now. No,
Little
I'm just gonna
Baby. Stop being a little
delve
baby.
a little to the south. I will
Aren't
be
you
a
supposed
baby.
to be a dirge? Aren't you supposed to kill things? Why are you being a little baby?
I have not gotten command to kill. I will go south.
She just gave you the okay to kill.
That is kind of true.
She's
Okay,
even
you have-
Fortnite dancing over their dead body.
Oh god.
That is true. Okay, I'm going to go snipe people, I guess.
You gotta try and shoot number 2?
Yes.
Alright, roll to hit. You get a +2 bonus to hit.
Because I haven't moved, I can do a full attack action, right?
If you have enough attacks to do so, do you have 2 attacks that you can do?
I took rapid shot this level up, so I can make an extra
you can make
attack
2
if I do
attacks,
the
yeah.
full attack action.
Yeah, you may go ahead and do that. To which you just roll a 2d20 plus the highest modifier there for your particular attack string. You did write it down on your sheet properly, yes?
Not. I mean, yes, the attack string thing.
Where it says rapid shot attack string, attack 1, attack 2.
Not yet, because the rapid shot is just a normal range attack with like a -2 to everything.
Yes, but the reason why you do that is because you can build upon rapid shot. And the way that it functions when you have more than one attack in your BOB string forces you to do different things.
I mean,
That's why
yes.
it's important to write it down on your sheet. But if you know what it is at this particular time, then go ahead and roll.
Okay. So you said a +2 because I'm unseen.
Correct, because this counts as a stealth attack, or rather they are considered flat-footed against you.
I am within 30 feet of him, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, because then I get a +1 on this, so it's actually this thing. Alright, and 2 attacks, sorry.
This is why you do a
One.
2d20. Is that
Yeah.
19 a crit for you?
Ooh.
Nope.
Don't.
Damn it.
Alright, so you can go ahead and combine the damage. In this particular instance, you also get to add an extra 2d6 due to unique stealth mechanics that I implement for characters that are not thieves.
Okay, so
You also
it's-
get a +2 bonus to damage for each hit.
Okay, is that 2d6 also for each hit or just together?
For each hit.
Okay, so that's this plus this plus 6, 7, 9. 9 times 2 is 18. I think I'm doing this correctly.
Alright. You launch 2 arrows and immediately destroy this other thief, pinning him against the wall. Kate then makes obscene gestures in your general direction.
What? What kind? Like,
She makes it look like she's going to give Dedas a hand job with the motions that she's doing.
okay.
Oh,
Looks okay.
neat.
Neat.
Later.
Later,
Woman makes
alright.
hand motions to do a hand job, and Doras is just like,
Ooh, bottom fingers.
all right then.
Alright, what is Leiku gonna do?
Neato. Okay. Leiku is gonna keep going southward.
You doing a double move? Because this is 1 for you, because you move at half speed when you're stealthing. You also have to roll for
Yes, I
stealth.
do move at half speed. I will do a double movement action, which means I must roll stealth.
Did I go visible? Do we know this? We not?
Oh, you realize that you're afflicted with greater invisibility.
Oh,
Oh, how
Damn.
nice. Alright, this is my roll.
You pass. Hissy's turn.
Hissy is probably not going to pay any mind to those boxes, but he'll keep going southward.
You don't want to push. You don't want to push the guy off. He's so tantalizingly close to the edge.
That is an edge.
he's basically edging.
I like to think that Hissy would, if only for the fact that like Hissy, like a cat, but like just a bigger cat, sees object on close to the ledge and he just wants to bat it off and watch it fall. Yes, that is what he will do. Well, he's standing still, so he can technically do a full round.
Well, you don't attack. It would be a combat maneuver bonus or a CM bonus.
Combat maneuver. Okay, all right. You a Hissy will do it. Hissy will do it.
So this would technically, let's see. Let me check the combat maneuver bonuses here in just a second.
Okay.
Combat maneuvers. Yeah, it'd be a bull rush. So
Okay.
you do a combat maneuver, a CM bonus against this particular target. Since they are completely unaware of you, you get a +4 bonus to this.
Okay.
And if you succeed, you automatically push them 5 feet in a direction opposite of you. And you get to push them in even an additional 5 feet for every 5 your CM bonus exceeds their CM defense.
Okay, I'll do the roll now. Fuck.
Go, Hissy, use tackle.
Well,
Well, it was
shit.
bound to happen. Hissy
Oh, no.
tries to push forward to smack the person off the edge and just starts lightly batting at them like they're a glass of water. The person looks around for a bit, to which Reich and Leiku watches this man's confused, just like tapping his feet as something keeps smacking at the bottom side of his leg. And then suddenly Hissy's invisibility ends. And Hissy stares up
No.
at this particular individual. And this individual stares back at Hissy. And he goes, huh? Have Hissy roll for bluff or disguise, whichever is higher.
Okay, I don't know if Hissy even has those.
They're both based off of charisma, so
Okay, so... Oh, -1, no!
basically what's going on here is Hissy's pretending to be a cat that is of the
cat.
area, so he gets
Yeah.
a +10 bonus to do this.
Okay, so it's a +9 instead of a -1. No! I mean, he's black and green. I can't imagine.
He somehow passes.
What the fuck?
Yes.
But he's black
Man,
and
this
green.
guy is
This
too
person
much.
stares down at the cat and goes, "Huh, I don't know how you got past the barrier, but you are a cat. Maybe you just climbed over the mountain and just got onto the staircase."
Yes, he
Why are you
says,
invisible, and
"Meow."
he's just like standing there rubbing his chin, confused. How does Missy respond with?
Meow.
Yeah. The other person, number 4 down here, looks over in that direction, and they start walking over, and they're like, "Why the fuck is a
No,
cat
God.
here?"
Oh no.
It's just a rare shiny cat for the area.
To which he positions himself over here, and both 3 and 4 kneel down to Hissy's height, and they're examining him, and you can hear both of them talking like, "Why does he have these markings? It's rather archaic or ancient in nature. Like, maybe this was a war cat? I heard they painted their war cats, but we'll continue that when we come back. What is Locke gonna do?"
Okay, having realized that Kate has not been swamped, kind of theorizing that she's used greater invisibility instead of regular invisibility.
You
I'm
could go
going
ahead
to-
and roll perception as a move action to ascertain
Yeah.
whether or not this would be correct.
Okay, so
Alright, so as a move action, you use perception, to which you see
Yep.
that Kate is not being immediately swarmed, so you guess that she most likely gave everyone greater invisibility.
okay, then as a swift action, I will study the guy in front of me,
There is no confronting. This is a tabletop.
to the north of me. I will study number 14 to the north of me,
Mhm.
and I will take a shot with one of my pistols.
Alrighty, roll to hit. You get an extra +2 bonus to hit because they are completely unaware of you.
Okay, so. Attack range, so that makes the bonus. That. Wait.
I'm going to pee.
Half my.
Hello, P. I am Dad.
What the frick? Go away!
For half my class, do I round up or down?
You always round
Since
down.
we're now round down, so that's okay.
Oh, we have a bot in chat.
Oh, we do?
Yep.
I didn't even notice. Darn.
Ah,
No, it's
execute the bot.
Execute order 66.
That-
Shoot it in the head.
So,
Destroyed. Flawless victory.
Alright, that hits. When you roll for damage, you get an additional 2d6 plus 2
hey,
on top of anything else that you got there.
so. D12 plus. Do-do-do. The combat is extra 1d6. Okay, so that's plus 3 d6. Okay. So it is 41 damage.
Alrighty, so you aim, shooting number 14 directly in the head. To which number 16 is the one that sees it across the way and immediately starts running off in the other direction. Yelling and shouting.
Okay, that ends my turn.
We then go to Reich.
Mm-hmm. Can I get into striking distance of 4?
Define
Or am I
where
just
you want to
completely
try and
blocked?
stand.
Anywhere where I can hit him, so either to the...
Don't try and
south
quote the
of
question
him?
that I'm asking you. Where are you trying to stand?
I'm trying to get to the south.
So you
Of
want to
him.
get to the south of 4.
Yeah, would that be possible?
You have to jump over the cat. You have to roll an acrobatics check.
How high is the cat?
The cat. Let's see, 3 shards, 3, and then you can roll 5. Your DC would be an 18.
Okay, yeah, I'll jump over the cat. Acrobatics, you said?
Yeah. To which, since you move at least 5 feet, you get a running jump bonus, which is a +4.
Okay. Yep. Looks good.
Yep. You land on the other side, to which you will still have enough movement to go over here to the side of 4.
Mhm.
And what would you like to do?
Can I hold an attack here?
You want to do an attack. You don't want to just push him off the ledge.
I don't really have any confidence in my pushing ability.
What a little baby.
I can just shank him.
What a little baby. Why don't you just push him off the edge? What a little baby.
Because I suck at pushing.
A little baby.
He's a flimsy ass dude.
A little baby. Just push him.
No, I would like to attack him, but can I wait until Leiku attacks 3 if she does?
Well, you
Attack
already
3.
you already went.
Okay. Then I'm just stabbing him. Then I'm just stabbing him right now.
Push him. Push him. Don't be a little baby. Push him. Push him over.
Okay, fine.
I'd like
Sure.
to imagine that Hissy doesn't actually stop his pushing attempts, in which he just gets surrounded by these 2 men, he looks at the both of them, and he goes to continue batting at number 3's feet.
Sure.
Still
Unsuccessful.
trying to push him off.
CM bonus +4 is what you said before, right?
Correct.
Just double checking.
You lurch yourself forward, trying to push all of your weight into number 4 here, and you just hear the scraping of shoes against stone before he goes, ah. Number 3 looks very concerned and goes, huh? What the fuck?
Just kinda looking at myself. Can't believe that actually worked.
Number 3 then starts to run off.
Uh-oh.
I gotta go tell the boss about this. My friend fell. Poor grunt number 4, my best friend, we grew up together.
Wait, okay.
How far
was
can
he
this
running
guy
so fast?
run?
Yeah, what the fuck? I was about to give Hissy the kill command.
Do you want to try and kill him?
Yes, to push him off.
Well, you can't do an attack of opportunity for a CM bonus.
Oh.
Yeah. After the person
It would
runs.
be better if he was just here, even if I don't manage to kill him right away. It would probably be best if he just was here instead of got closer to the boss.
I mean,
But,
didn't you hear him say what he said? My friend fell over. I need to go tell the boss. My poor friend, grunt number 4, we grew up together.
Wait, hold on a second. They're going towards the boss. We should follow them.
They're gonna bring the
follow them.
boss here. We should wait for them.
What if the boss doesn't care? I mean, like, his name's literally grunt number 4. I don't think he cares. I think
Fair
he's
enough.
gonna go, alright, cool, thanks for telling me. Guess we'll
I
go
co-
look for a 4.5.
I concede my point.
Like, we should try and follow them. Maybe we can catch them on surprise when they're coming back over here.
Number 4s are a legendary family. You can't just the guy's name's Grunt. You can't just dismiss him because of that.
We should follow him. We should follow him.
Okay, agreed.
Wait,
Kate's-
is he still visible?
Yeah, he's still visible. Kate's gonna
What the
go
fuck are we
forward,
doing?
and as she gets beside Locke, she's going to lightly boop him on the nose, and then say, "Nice cock," and then continue onwards.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Not a thing you normally say to
Well,
your
at least it
brother,
was a
but
compliment.
Lovey, I gotta go find it. I gotta go find the thing.
What's the thing? The cock? What are you talking about?
On Twitch.
Trying to find it. There's this dude who's like, "Hey, nice cock, bro," and then he swings his hand down, and it's the door stopper noise when it twangs back and forth.
okay.
That's what she would do to Locke. She doesn't actually make any contact with him, the noise just plays. How do you
Perfect.
feel,
He is
Locke?
completely unfazed because this has happened far too many times for him to actually react to it.
Alright, well, we go back to the top with Didas.
Well, the group has split, and I think I'm going with the south group. That's what I have decided, so I'm going to go south.
Alright. Now you can choose to not stealth and actually move your normal speed. Or do you want to do that?
I can't see any enemies around, right? So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna move normally.
Alright. To which you'll move down. Lakew's turn. What are you gonna
Alright. Well, we're gonna follow him.
do? Are you gonna stealth?
No.
Alright. 10,
I'm already
20,
invisible.
30, 40, 45, 50, right there, and then Hissy has a speed of what again?
40.
And he's not gonna stealth either, right?
No, he's just a cat.
Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 60, 70. I'll put him
He's
there.
just following number 3.
He's following number 3. Number 3 looks back and just sees this cat slowly bounding after him, and he's like, "Aw, it's so round and fat."
Man. he stops in his tracks, frowns.
He turns around, he's like, "Do you want to be my new pet, little cat thing?"
He's a cat. He can't and won't respond. He just looks at
he
him
looks
with
at the cat
face.
and examines it all over, moving back to like place a hand on Hissy's head to gauge the circumference of his skull. And he goes, "You know, you're like a chunky kitten. I'm gonna call you Chitten. Is that okay with you?"
What the
Jesus Christ! The chicken is coming.
He's so confused. He wants to turn around to look at Leiku and go, "What the fuck is going on?" But he can't, so he just blinks.
What, one eye after the other?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh no, he's stupid. I love him."
No! Guys, can we adopt number 3? Can we adopt Grunt?
Okay.
Unfortunately, you cannot adopt grunts. They don't have real names.
No!
We'll give him a real name.
Alright, Chitten, you're gonna come with me to see the boss. You're my new pet now. And he continues to run off.
Okay. Fucking. Leiku just looks back at Reich and she's just lifting her hands like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And as he's running across, Leiku, you can go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay. Oh, can Leiku use her antennas to see if number 3 is stupid?
Oh, I mean, that's not an emotion. So no.
Damn it!
I mean, to be fair, stupid is a complete lack of emotion. So
That's true. That's there's nothing up there. Can I use my antennas to see if his neurons are firing at all?
Unfortunately, your antennas can't do that either.
What? No!
Alright, you don't hear anything.
Leiku's just too perplexed by the situation, and Hissy just looks back at Leiku now, and he does the cat equivalent of a shrug, and he just continues walking forward. That's so funny. This is so dumb.
Alright, so after that would be Locke. What is Locke gonna do?
This round, I'm gonna walk without being stealthy, so just
Do you
my
want to try and run and
one
jump?
round of movement.
It's an acrobatics
I am rather
check. The DC is a 25. You get a +4 bonus to the jump.
No, he's far too cautious to take that jump, even though he is blue because he ingested quite a lot of silver. But no, he would not jump. I'm gonna walk forward my full 30 feet, but use my standard action to reload the gun that I just used,
Alright.
because I might as well keep it.
And then what is Wright gonna do? You
Loaded.
gonna start running?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go after them.
What's your speed again?
30.
Right there. Good job.
Perfect.
And then we go to Kate, to which Kate moves forward, upwards, upwards, looks over at 15, looks back at her brother, bounces her eyebrows, pulls out her rifle again, and fires. To which she lands. Dealing 52 damage, and 15 immediately falls over dead, and she goes, haha, 360 no scope. While still staring at Locke.
There was no 360. It may be a no scope, but there was no 360.
She just stares at him for a moment. I demand praise.
He just pulls a tongue at her.
I hate
You love me.
you. Alright, we go back to the top with Dadas, to which I presume 20, 40, you're just going all the way down, yeah?
Yeah, I just tried to catch up.
I presume you want
Thank
Hissy to go
you.
before Leiku does?
Yes.
Alright, and what were you saying, Dadas?
Oh, I'm just wanted to ask the others what we're doing if we shoot the guy or what's going on.
Well, a grunt died because Reich stabbed them and pushed
Because
them
he
off.
tripped.
Because he tripped.
I'm trying to make you sound cool. Anyway,
I'm not.
and Hissy is fine being seen because apparently everyone thinks he's just a cat that wandered in and got pseudo-adopted by one of the other guys, but that other guy is running over towards the boss and they went in this direction, so we're thinking of just going in this direction.
Okay.
Because, you know, the boss is our objective. We want to make sure that the boss stays alive.
Sounds good.
So we have Hissy, to which Hissy's gonna go 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, and he'll go and plant himself here-ish.
Sure.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
he has that much speed. To which Hissy, over here is number 3, as number 3 is running along, going, "Hey guys, my best friend fell off a cliff and died. I have a new cat now. I'm gonna go talk to the boss. Goodbye."
He's so dumb.
We're adopting 3. We're giving him a name and we're adopting him. He's so dumb. How else did he manage to live this long?
Sheer fucking luck.
10, 20,
He
30,
just plants
10,
himself there and he goes,
20.
meow.
Meow. Starts patting at number 3, trying to knock him off the cliff.
Still. He's still following this objective. Very unsuccessful.
Alright, and then we go to Locke. What is Locke gonna do? Oh wait, I forgot about...
Gonna keep following the path around.
About 16. 16 would have been over here by now. So no more stealth?
Not until I actually see somebody, and then I'll switch back to moving stealthily.
Well, you see 17 now. But that depends on if you want to go in that direction. Because you saw 16 go down this way. And then we go to
I
right.
would probably head towards 17.
Okay.
I am following.
Yeah, you're right there following Leiku. Kate is going to go 10, 20, 30, 15, and as she gets over here, she's gonna look over at Locke and she goes, "You got this? Do you need me? Do you need my help?"
I got this.
Okay. And then she just straight up vanishes. To which I'm sure you're unfazed by. Right?
I've seen it disappear all the time.
Okay. And then Didas is just trying to keep up. Poor Didas.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I will catch up.
Alright, Leiku, while you may still be invisible, moving normally can attract their attention. Are you gonna stealth or are you just gonna run?
What Leiku's gonna do is she is actually gonna cast Force Quiet on herself.
And just end her turn there? Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have much of a better option because I don't have the skill. I'm afraid I might.
Almost like you can move 15 feet and then cast the spell.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. All right,
Like-
moving 15 feet so I can cast this, and then I cast the spell on myself. I have to still have to roll stealth to do so because there are a lot of people around me though.
Correct.
Damn it. Okay. Well, at least I get my.
Yeah. Nice cock, bro. Blah.
It's my favorite.
Alright, you pass, and then you cast the
VIP.
spell on yourself. Hissy will go around and continue to go up this way, following number 3, to which Hissy can go ahead and roll for... And go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay. Perception. Let me see what his perception is. Okay. $20?
Alright, so Hissy overhears a conversation between number 3 and number 16. To which, when they get together, number 3 looks over at number 16 and goes, "Hey, grunt number 16, where are you going?" And grunt number 16 answers that he's going to see the boss, and he goes, "Wow, did your friend fall off a cliff and then you got a new cat too?" And 16 stares at him like he's just an absolute fucking moron, and he goes, "No, I saw someone get shot in the head." And number 3 goes, "Oh, that's not at all like what happened with me."
He's so dumb.
He's so dumb.
And 16 looks at number 3 and goes, Grunt number 3, I think we're being attacked. To which Grunt number 3 goes, what? That's not right. This cat wouldn't attack us at all. He's very friendly. His name is Chitten. To which
Meow.
16 looks at him and then looks back at the cat and then looks at number 3 and goes, you do realize it's a war cat, right? And number 3 just nods. Which number
Meow.
16 then goes, which means he's probably owned by something else. To which number 3 shakes his head.
We must protect this man at all costs.
Okay, we're taking the boss back alive and number 3.
Rupe got Vivi. We got grunt number 3.
Grunt number 3.
He's just about as intelligent as a child anyway. It's the same thing.
Maybe less so.
Let's see, I gotta...
He's just gonna sit there and go meow.
Get to that in a moment. That would be Hissy. We go back to Locke. What is Locke gonna do? Locke?
Oh, sorry. 17's within 50 feet, right?
Yeah, just barely.
Then I'm just gonna stay where I am and take one shot at him.
Okay. Shoot.
Okay,
Shoot,
so
shoot. You got a +2 to hit. Because he does not notice nor see you.
okay, so D20 plus. Oh wait, study him, then. Yeah, study him, then take the shot.
Doesn't the study have to be within 30 feet?
Doesn't say that in the
No,
way
it's
that
just,
you
it's
got
just
me
pick
put in
one.
my,
Alright,
my sheet.
just making sure.
Um,
Alright, you study it.
So that gives me that with the +2. That is a crit.
Jesus. Do you remember how crits work?
It's the basic damage plus the potential damage.
Max potential damage. So your
Yeah.
base damage right now is what, 3d12, and then you get a plus 2d6 +2, right?
The 2d6 +2 for that. I get the extra 1d6 for the study target, but that doesn't. But that specifically says it doesn't multiply on a crit.
Okay. Any other damage bonus here from your study?
No.
Alright. In which case, write out the 3d12 plus 2d6 +2, because those are the actual bonuses that do apply to your crit. And then what is the max potential of 3d12 plus 2d6 +2? What is the highest amount of damage that you can get if you were to roll that?
2.
36 plus 12 plus 2.
36,
So it'd be
48, so 50?
yeah.
So
And
plus
then-
50.
And then plus 1d6, because your study doesn't get boosted by a crit.
Plus
Are you the first person to hit triple digits today?
1.
Throughout the entire campaign in just your third session?
No,
Nope.
I did 87.
Damn. Almost, I guess. But they are 100% obliterated. To which, when that
Nothing left of
happens,
this guy.
you see little notes of confetti pop out, go whee, all around you.
Oh god, he's a grunt!
No, not from the person that he shot. It's a round lock as a congratulations.
It's clearly Kate.
All right, Reich, what are you gonna do?
So I am going back into stealth mode. And I'll just
All right, roll for stealth.
go as far as I can here. And stealth is a 33.
All right, you succeed. To which we'll go up to here. To which we'll have Hissy go ahead roll for perception.
Okay. $16.
Alrighty. To which Hissy has now learned how to open this door. As both 3 and 16 go inside. However, while number 3 is trying to get Hissy to come in with him, the 16 immediately prevents Hissy from entering the room.
Mm-hmm. But Hissy knows how to get in.
Yeah, Hissy watched that happen. To which number 3's like, don't forget about me. I will be back soon. And then the door closes.
Okay. To which, how much movement did Hissy do in that
40.
40? Can he move just slightly a little bit to the left so that he can be visible from the bridge?
Sure.
There. Yeah, so and he'll sit there.
You just sit there.
He'll just sit there, he'll look at he'll look at the number 20 and go meow.
Meow. Alright, so now, since you have a target of where to go, what we're going to do is I'm going to have people roll for stealth equal to the number of times that it would take to get over to where Hissy is. So starting off with Leiku.
Okay.
10, 20, 30, so that's 1. 22, 10, 20, 30, 4, 10, 20, 30, 5,
6,
7.
7.
It would be 7.
Okay. All
So
right.
7d20 plus your stealth motif affaire.
Okay. All right. So that is this now with the bonus. All right. And there's no 1 there.
There's no 1 there, the lowest being a 31, to which the 31 would still work.
Let's
to which
go.
luck. 20, 30. You probably wouldn't have to start stealthing until you got closer. So 10, 15, 30, 10, 20, 30. You wouldn't have to start stealthing until you got right here. So let's count how many here. So that would be 10, 20, 30. So that'd be 1, 10, 20, 30. That'd be 2. 15, 30 would be 3. So you'd have to do it 4 times.
Okay, so 40, 20 plus my stealth modifier.
Yep. 10, 30, 2, 3, 4, 6. Reich, you would have to do 6.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All over 10, and I got a natural 20 on one of them.
Nice. 2, 3, 4,
Those all suck, man.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you'd have to do it 11 times,
Christ.
did us.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We get a plus 20 from being invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just not nat 1. Sure.
Don't say it.
You already said it.
Yep.
You fool, you absolute
Look.
balloon.
Roll
Look
another
who it
stealth
is.
check.
Roll 20 plus.
Alright. You stumble over yourself and start to clatter against the ground. You immediately do a roll to catch yourself and land on your feet, but you stagger a little bit, and suddenly you feel a hand against your chest. You cannot see this hand against your chest.
Well, but is it fuzzy and paw-shaped?
It is fuzzy and paw-shaped.
I'm just gonna whisper, "Thank you."
Go ahead and roll for perception.
+20 plus. So, 24.
Alright. A second hand comes, and both of these pawed hands worm their way into the crevice of your chest plate, and then jerk it in a way that forces you back onto your feet in a rather uncomfortable manner before the hands vanish. For some sinking reason, or at least in your gut, you don't think that was Kate.
Oh no, I'm concerned. Oh god. Oh, I think I have an idea. Well, it's fine.
So here you all are.
Hissy will open the door.
Hissy will open the door. Alright.
Hissy will open the door, obviously see that number 3 is not there, but Hissy has been around number 3, I would assume long enough to know that what number 3 would smell like, so he would try and track number 3.
Alrighty, in which case, go ahead and roll for survival.
Okay. To which, for Hissy, and since he's using his smell, the... Oh, inverted. There you go. I didn't mean to roll 7.
We'll just go up to
I
the highest
pressed up.
one, which is a 27. So Hissy leads everyone through this corridor, to which Hissy stops and paws at the door that is directly to his right.
He can't open it.
Well, I mean, he would have motioned through the first door to which he would have opened, and then he would have pawed at the second door to indicate that he's in there.
Okay.
I would like to press my ear against the door to see if I can listen in to any conversations happening in this room.
Go ahead.
That would be perception.
Correct.
And no, I don't want to roll 6. I'm good with 1. I'm not good with 1.
You can't hear shit.
Leiku will look at Hissy and then look at the door. And she'll go, Hissy, meow. To which Hissy will go,
Go ahead and roll. What would be the roll here? Diplomacy?
Diplomacy!
Yeah, have Hissy roll diplomacy.
Diplomatic meowing.
This is the most stupid session I've ever played. No, I did the 7 again! No! Hold on, I'm re-rolling it.
Roll it proper.
Sorry. doesn't have diplomacy as a skill. He's just gonna go. "Meow."
Well, they heard it, so Hissy starts meowing at the door, and then number 3 comes over and opens the door for Hissy and goes, "Hey, look, it's Chitin. How are you doing, Chitin? I have some bad news for you. I have to kill you. I hope you understand. The boss says that I have to."
I need Hissy to do the puppy dog eyes now.
Alright, Hissy has to roll for diplomacy.
Again, no!
Come on.
Please, don't kill the cat. Ah!
Oh my god! Number 3 looks at Hissy and is just like... and just keeps making more and more concerning noises until eventually another individual appears behind number 3. To which I can put that there, and then I can send it to you, and, you know, video game rules, this is now an important character.
Is he supposed to look dead?
He's a vampire.
Oh, hey, a named health bar.
Hey, why is the back hallway filled with golden wall that I can't seem to pass through anymore?
What?
It's Elden Ring. Because when you enter a boss room, the wall shows up and you can't leave.
I'll have you know that it used to always be a white wall, not a golden wall.
Why white?
That's just how the Soul series did it.
Gold is
Elden
cool.
Ring
Depends on the boss.
It depends on the boss, but it was mostly white.
Oh,
Elden Ring
okay.
just did gold for every single one.
I like gold.
Anyway, the man looks over at number 3, and number 3 is just like trembling a little bit, going back and forth on whether or not to kill Hissy. Looks over at the cat, to which I will have him roll for perception.
Please.
He immediately recognizes that
No.
Hissy is owned by someone else, to which he pinches the bridge of his nose and he tells number 3, he goes, "You know that this cat is owned by someone else, right? We've been infiltrated." To which number 3 goes, "No, and then number 3 immediately gets shot and dies.
No!
Okay, revenge time.
Now it's personal.
Worst thing is, we aren't allowed to kill him. We have to take him back alive.
Fine, Hissy, piss on him.
I mean, you can knock him
out.
out. You can choose to do non-lethal damage.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then I'll have Hissy pee on him.
For what reason?
Because he's an ass.
He killed Grunt 3.
Killed the Grunt 3. Alright, so what is Hissy gonna go first and immediately attack?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hissy's like, you killed my pet!
My pet? What?
I imagine that's kind of how Hissy views the people around him, especially the people that you know treat him nicely. So he's like, oh, okay, I'm being treated nicely like by this person. That means I own this person now. This person's my pet.
Is it because that's how he views himself to Leiku?
Yes. Hissy treats Leiku nice, so therefore Hissy's Leiku's pet. And because this man treated Hissy nice, so therefore this man is Hissy's pet. You killed Hissy's pet. Wow.
He convinced me.
Well, what is Hissy doing, specifically?
Well, he cannot do a lunge attack. He doesn't have the
pounce
ability.
yet, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have pounce yet. Wait, is it still technically my turn?
It's Hissy's turn.
Hissy's turn. I wanted to cast a spell on him. That's okay. You know what? He will do a claw attack because he has the grab ability. So he's going to try and hit him with a claw attack.
All right, roll to hit.
You can only do one attack anyway. But can you not please? Okay. Roll to hit. Claw. So that is that number. 20?
20 will hit. Go ahead, roll. Well, you can go ahead and do your CM bonus to grab, and then if it lands, you can just combine the damage.
Yeah, because I get to make a grapple check for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Literally free.
So, where's my CM bonus? 21? What?
Wow. Okay, yeah.
Does it?
Yep.
Yay! Alright, if I land my grapple check, the damage you deal is listed under your bite attack. Okay. I also gain a +4. Oh, I forgot to add the +4 bonus. Oh, well, that's okay.
Stinky, 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 stinky,
What the
stinky,
fuck?
stinky,
Shut up!
stinky,
Shut
stinky,
up!
stinky, stinky. The +4 bonus is probably already there for CM bonus.
Is it? Oh, it is. Anyway.
Fucking idiot. Stinky,
Shut up!
stinky.
I'll start yelling in cat again. Alright, so now I do my, bite damage.
Well, you can combine the damages. Remember?
No.
Focus, please.
I don't remember because I hardly ever do this.
I said don't roll for damage just yet. Roll for grapple. That way you can combine your damages if you succeed.
Okay, well, hold on. And then I add that at the end. They have all spaces in between. Cool. And the bot's taking his time. There we go. 13!
13 damage. And hello, Go 99. How are you?
You killed my pet, says the pet.
Says the pet. Upon being grabbed and bit, he will immediately yell out for his compatriots nearby to come and defend him. To which number 32 will go here, number 33 will wrap around to go here, and number 16 will go here. To which they will all attempt to attack Hissy. To which number 16 has a crossbow, 32 and 33 are both equipped with daggers. 32 goes and rolls with a +10. 21 hits Hissy, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then the other one rolls with a +12.
That does not hit.
It's flat-foot, though.
Oh, fuck! Yeah, just barely.
And then the one with the crossbow rolls with a +8 to hit this time. 18?
Yeah.
This is normal AC.
Oh, normal? Yeah, it still will.
Alrighty, so we have 1d4 plus
Unfortunate.
1d4 plus 5 plus 2d10. Hissy takes 24 damage over 3 hits if he has a DR.
He's still okay. He's still okay.
Alright, now we go back to the top of the turn order. It is Didas's turn.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna do the full round attack and do one on 33 and one on 32.
You're gonna split the attacks up like that?
Yes.
Alright, if you want to. Go ahead and roll them separately then.
Okay. So, oops, that wasn't the right command. Roll 20 plus the sheet says. Okay, that's good. I guess I'm going from top to bottom. Should have said that first.
Well, roll the second attack. Alright, both of them hit. You can go ahead and proceed to the damage for each.
Okay. So Okay, this is still sneak attack, so plus the 2d6 plus 2.
For each, yes.
6 plus... math, that should be a 9. So that's the first. And the second.
Alright, you deal decent damage to both, to which this causes the boss to immediately recognize that you're all here, to which, despite the fact that he's grappled, will immediately pull out some kind of concoction from his pocket and throw it into the hallway. This concoction contains glitter dust, so even though you are all invisible, you are now completely outlined in Faglo.
Oops.
No, he can see my hourglass body. What am I going to do?
Well, it is your turn, so what are you gonna do?
What's the range of this spell? Because I
Good
kind of want to
question.
try
What
it out.
spell?
Unnatural lust.
Well, you still can only do it on things that you can see, so you can only do it on 33.
Well, I was going to move to like 2 spaces to the left of Reich, so I could be as far away as possible.
So here,
Yes.
you would still only be able to see 33, unfortunately.
What the my cat's not that fat.
It's because of 32 being around the corner, 16 being around the corner. Oh, you can see the boss too, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's the, okay, so I can see the boss. Okay, cool. Leiku will then cast Unnatural Lust on the boss. If I can even reach that range, that's what I wanted to see.
Let's see,
So, spell.
Unnatural
Oh, you're typing it, okay.
Lust. Close, so it has to be 25 feet plus 5 feet every 2 levels, so 10. 25 puts you at the doorway. And then you need every 2 levels, so 5, 10, 15, 2, 4, 6. You need to be level 6.
Oh, I'm level 5. Maybe I move, like, 1 square to the right then.
How about just right here, just south
Yeah,
of right?
yeah. Okay, yeah. Then I would be able to cast Unnatural Lust, yes?
Alright, so they have to make a will save.
Well, now that I'm doing this, you can see me, right?
Well, I mean, he can see you anyway, you're covered in glitter dust.
Oh, cool. I just wanted to make note that I am in fact sexy. You may continue.
I am in fact sexy. You may
It's
continue.
important for the spell.
What is the DC?
Hold on. The DC is actually a little bit different because I get a bonus to it. So the DC is 10 plus 2, which is 12, and then my charisma. Okay, so that's 15, and then I get a bonus because I'm a Sylvan, which is 17.
Alright.
Fuck!
I am actually surprised that he got it, because that was more than a 50% chance to lose, so...
Damn it! It's
He
okay, I'll try
does
and left side.
resist. Hissy just went, technically, but we'll do the turn order properly afterwards.
Yeah.
Locke's turn.
Okay. So are we just affected by this glitter, or is there an area in which this glitter seems to be?
It basically turns off your invisibility. As I said, it
Okay.
outlines you, so everyone can see you.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just one of those where we can move out of the range. I'm just going to study 33 and fire a shot
At which one?
at 33.
Alrighty. Roll. 2 hits.
So I don't get that extra +2 anymore, so it just makes it... D20. That is only a 14.
$14 does not hit.
Okay,
Reich's turn.
and it's my turn.
Are you going?
Yep.
Woo.
To the left of 33, exactly. You already Bululu. God damn it. And I'm going to attempt to stab him in the
Alright,
face.
roll 2 hit. Remember, you don't get your +2 to hit anymore because they know who you
Yep.
are.
20 plus 9.
That would be a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
This is not sneak attack, this is just regular default hit, which is... Nine damage.
Alright, 9 damage puts 33 into bloodied. We then go to all the thieves. The 3 thieves, well, the 2 are going to attack Hissy, which they get a +2 bonus now. 20 is the lowest. I'm pretty sure both those hit, right? Right. Sin,
What?
I've been talking to you.
I did not hear you at all. Sorry, I was fixing my Discord audio because everyone sounded like crap all of a sudden.
I see.
Like actual shit. Everyone sounded like they were talking out of a tin can. And then it turns out that my audio was actually incorrect and all of a sudden it went to default.
I see. I see.
So apologies if you were saying anything.
I said 20 bypasses Hissy's AC, right?
Yes.
Alright, so both of these land, which means Hissy's gonna take 21 points of damage over 2 hits.
Ooh. He is bloodied.
He's bloodied. Number 16 is then going to shoot Hissy with his crossbow. Oh, Hissy's down.
Oh god!
I'm pretty sure Hissy's down. 36 damage.
My cat's lingering score. Yeah, he's down.
Alright, what's his negative HP? Because that matters.
It's negative. Wait, hold on. Dolph. Oh shit. Oh, he's dead.
What's his negative HP?
His hold on. Holy shit, his negative HP is 12. Negative 12. He's gone.
Oh.
You killed my cat!
They killed your cat.
Okay. They.
Hissy's been sent to the Rotato dimension. To which,
He's not
after the
sent
cat
to the
is...
Rotato dimension. He's dead.
After the cat has been slain, and the body of Hissy slumps down to the ground, the leader, the thief leader, picks Hissy off of him, throwing his round body across the room, before spitting in Hissy's general direction, saying how much he hates cats. Before pulling up a gun towards Ripe.
Can we kill this guy?
And misses. Which means we then go back to the top. It is Didas's turn.
Okay. I want to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Huh?
Cast what?
Spiritual Weapon?
You want to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. A weapon made of force and appears... A weapon made of force appears and attacks foes at a distance as you direct it, dealing 1d8 plus 1 every 3 caster levels at a maximum of plus 5 at 15th level. Takes the shape of your favorite weapon, which is just another longbow. You can place it wherever you wish, but the summoning does not allow it to attack this turn. So where would you like to place it?
I'll place it... I want to place it north of Lake.
You want to place it over
In the
here?
back. Yes.
Alrighty, so that'd be your turn, Leiku. Leiku.
I'm thinking. Sorry. You know what? Let's do this. Let's try hideous laughter.
Against.
The leader.
Alright.
Damn here.
It's the hideous laughter. It is a will save, so that's another.
The
Plus
DC
8
is
bonus.
the DC is 17 again.
Alrighty. Oh,
Are you kidding me?
well then.
Oof.
This is what I
Hissy is
get
dead.
for
Locke's
a
turn.
spellcaster.
Stop complaining.
This is stupid.
Stop complaining for being unlucky.
Yeah.
You literally complain all the time, regardless if you're a caster or a marshal. Stop complaining.
This is stupid.
Locke is just going to. I'll use my movement action to take 5-foot step north, just so we're not in a line in case of anything, and then take a shot at 33, who is my studied target.
Did you reload your gun? Or is this a new pistol?
I'm gonna switch to a different pistol.
Alright, you have to announce that, because switching for you is still a move action unless you have quick draw.
Oh, then I won't move.
You can
because
take
I'm
a
switching
5-foot
pistols.
step. 5-foot steps are
I can take
fine.
5
They
foot,
don't
okay.
take up movement. It's when you move more than that.
Oh, okay.
Because I would have
then, yeah,
presumed that you reloaded your previous guns on your way here, considering how much time would have
Yeah, I
been
did.
spent. So, alright. Go ahead, roll the hit.
Okay.
Ooh, 15 is a
Jesus.
miss. Reich's turn.
I'm just gonna full round 33.
Alright, roll the hit. The lowest is a 15 and 18. The 18 hits, but not the 15. I mean, the... Oh no, it's not an 18, that's a 16. I
Yeah,
read
it's
wrong.
a 16.
Okay, so both of those hit.
Hit or miss?
They're both miss.
Okay.
So,
Unfortunate circumstances.
Leiku, you notice Hissy's body being moved back and forth as if something is rubbing it and petting it and leaning against it. Until suddenly you hear a... followed by the fact that Hissy is now on all fours.
Okay.
Hissy is now being mounted. To which Kate goes, "Raw, this is my cat." Hissy is now at 1 HP. Kate pulls out her rifle and immediately shoots the leader. To which
The fuck does she do? That's literally not possible.
Kate has a lot of magical options. "18 hits the leader, dealing 31 damage, immediately bringing him down to bloodied. We then go back to the thieves themselves. 32 is going to move down here towards Reich, to which it is then going to attack Reich along with 33. So that's going to be a 2d20 plus they get a 12 to hit. So this would be against your flat foot. We have one that definitely hits, and then the other one's a 19.
Yeah, the other one
The 19 still hits.
misses if uncanny dodge works.
Well, yeah, obviously uncanny dodge works.
Great.
is it?
Then the second guy misses.
What is your flat foot?
20.
Okay. Just making sure that you were not confusing that meet it doesn't beat it. You take 6 damage, literally minimum damage, and then 16 aims their crossbow to shoot you, which hits. You take 15 damage, and the thief leader is actually going to move around the table to the backhand side, and then spend his turn loading his gun. And what'd you say?
I'm exactly bloodied.
Alrighty. Didas, your turn. Unless you want to hold your turn, because if you try and do ranged attack without, that's the unique feat I can't remember the name of, you provoke attack of opportunity and take a -4 to hit.
Yes, but that should be negated with my precise shot. Yes, that's what it says here. No longer provoke attacks of opportunity, nor take penalty to attack rolls when using ranged weapons within melee range.
What was that?
I think my precise shot
Yeah,
negates
that's the
those
thing.
things.
If you have precise shot, then you ignore what I just said.
But first, like as a move action, I'm gonna direct the spiritual weapon to attack 33, I think was the one that is bloodied already. Which of the guys was the bloodied one?
I don't know if he used a move action. Let me see. I think it just happens on your turn whenever you call it. It's a move to move it, not to attack. It just attacks.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, so each round after the first, you can use a move action to redirect the weapon to a new target. If you do not, the weapon continues to attack the previous round's target, to which you never designated a target to begin with, so this would be your first designation.
Okay, yes, then I designate the guy that's already bloodied. I don't remember if it was
So
32 or 30. Okay.
Alright. So you're gonna have your bow, your sacred weapon, attack 33, which doesn't eat up anything on your side, so you can just have that attack.
Yes, exactly. So that's 20 plus. That was my wisdom. Okay. Oh boy, I tend to hit. I don't think that hits. Right?
What was that?
So that 10 probably doesn't hit, I guess.
No, it does not.
Yep.
But then it would go to you.
Yep, and I'm just gonna, if I don't have to do anything, just a full round attack to shoot the guy twice. The same
Which
guy.
one? The 33?
33, yes.
Alright, roll the hit.
So that would be 20, this time without the stealth. But he's within 30 feet, so it's plus 8 again. And that's 2 attacks, so 2d20.
Let's see.
So
The first one hits, but the second one doesn't.
Okay. So 8 plus 4. 13 damage.
13 damage, that brings them into severely bloodied. Leiku, you want to try and shoot 33?
Yeah, fuck it. Sure, why not? Let me go up. Okay.
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
$16 damage means 33 goes down. Good job.
Yeah.
Alright, next we go to Hissy.
I guess he's just gonna charge in.
You don't want him to attack 32?
Kate can reach the guy with the gun. It's okay. He will attack 32. Let's see. He doesn't have any of that yet. Okay, alright, he will simply attack 32. Let's go with a bite attack.
Alright, roll to hit.
I don't think that hits.
No, it does not, unfortunately. Alright, Locke, it is your turn. You have a cat with 1 HP to your right. What are you gonna do? Other than be mute, apparently.
I'm going to use the potion of cure light wounds that I always keep prepared.
Are you gonna
and
move to the right
use
so that you can
on-
administer it?
Yeah, and move to the right, administer it to Hissy.
So how much does Hissy heal?
Let me double check. Okay, cure light wounds is 1d8 plus 1 per caster level, so 1d8 plus 1. Then I believe I add my
Your caster level is
heal.
1.
Oh no, caster level. So 5. Sorry, I was thinking spell level. So then I add my heal, right?
Correct.
Now, where is it? Because I got expanded inspiration as my feat when we leveled up. I can use inspiration on heal checks without expanding inspiration. Will that count to this?
No. This is not a heal
No.
check. This is just straight healing.
Okay, just wanted to check. Okay, so that is roll 1d8 plus 5 and okay, so that's
Hissy heals
Hissy heals for
19 damage.
Yep, now he's at bloodied.
It is now Reich's turn.
Yeah, that 32 guy, he looks very stabbable, so I'm going to try and stab him
How are you gonna do that?
twice with
Okay.
my claws.
Alright, you got a +2 to hit. Roll to hit.
Yep. That's an 18 and a 30,
Both of these
23.
hit. And these
So
also
that
both
is-
count as sneak attack, so you get to add the extra damage to both from your sneak attack.
D4 plus 2. Oh wait, no, it's 3d6 now.
Hooray!
And so I'll just double all of that. And I think 39 is
39
Pretty
brings them
decent.
right into severely bloodied.
holy shit.
Because they have taken a little bit of damage here and there before. Which then means we go to Kate, to which Kate is going to leap off of Hissy and pull out her daggers to attempt to attack. to which she gets a +9 on that as well, to which she crits.
Ooh.
Nice.
Dealing 19 damage, so 32 dies. And Kate lands right here. 16 will point at Reich with their crossbow again. 19?
19 misses.
Alrighty. The leader is once again reloading their other guns so that they can be more prepared. We then go back to the top with Dras.
Okay. Now my weapon doesn't have a target anymore, so I'll use the move action to switch it to the leader.
Yeah, I
Can it see the leader?
Yep.
Yes, okay. And then it attacks the leader once.
Alright, roll the hit.
20 plus 8. 14.
No.
No.
They
Then I
do.
guess I...
Oh yeah, Doras goes normally, right, because it's all the standard.
Yeah, no, I just shoot the guy once for myself.
You're gonna shoot the leader once by yourself?
Yep.
Alright.
Yes. If I want to do non-lethal damage, does this affect anything?
You can't.
Sorry? What did you say?
Because you're using a lethal weapon, you can't make it non-lethal. You have to do other methods to
Okay.
make it non-lethal, which is like punching them in the head.
Sure. I really can tank one more. Then I'm just gonna shoot him. 15?
No. Leiku.
Okay. We're all kind of crowded here. I kind of want to try it again. Can you move me 1 square to the right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the range of Hideous Laughter? Is it the same as Unnatural Lust?
Pretty sure that one is medium. Oh no, that's close as well.
Close
you're
as
not
well.
within
Okay, so
range.
for either of them, actually, I don't think.
But you can't see oh no, you can barely see 16. But yeah, you're not within range for either of them, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. You know what I don't have to worry about range for, though? It's Magic Missile.
Which would you get a hit?
Let's try and get the leader down. Can I say non-lethal Magic Missile? Is that possible?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit 16.
I mean, you can hit the leader anyway. You just roll for damage.
Yeah, but like...
He's not bloody yet, what do you mean?
Didn't you say before he was?
Is he? I thought that was just 33.
I thought that's what you said.
Oh yeah, he is bloody.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
It's just
I'm a little
magic
bit
missile,
concerned.
don't worry about it, you're fine.
Okay.
piss off Layla at your own risk.
Well, he killed my cat. I have a right. I'm sure 9
Alright,
is
9
fine.
damage. He's still just bloodied. Hissy's turn.
Okay. Hissy has now been healed 2 bloodied.
Unless you want Hissy to hold so that you can be healed again.
I would like, yeah, Hissy will just sit and then look at Luck. It's like, you know, when you give a dog a treat and they like gobble it in like 1 bite and then it's not enough, so then they just sit there waiting for more. Yes, that is what I'm going to do, God.
Okay. Locke, what are you gonna do?
I suppose I'm giving Hissy another cure light wounds.
Alright, go ahead, roll for it.
Oh.
Oh, absolute minimum, but it's still 16,
Hey,
so that's
16.
not
Yeah,
terrible.
16 is still something.
All right, Hissy's turn.
Hold on, let me go change the number for his HP. Okay, alright, that's fine. He will charge right in, and, he will...
What's his speed?
40.
Well, let's see if he can even get to the leader. 10, 20, 30... no,
What if
45.
he jumps over the table?
Oh
What if
yeah,
he
he can
jumps
try
over
that.
the table?
He
Because
can
that's
try
a
and
running
jump
jump
it.
still.
Yep, run and jump, so that's a +4 bonus to do so. To which the DC would be a 15. Well, no, not just 15.
Oh, perfect.
It's not just 15, so let's see. To get to that, that would be a DC of 15 plus 12 for the height of the table, so 27 would actually be a DC.
Ooh. What's the bonus I get for running jump?
+4, and then you get a +4 bonus
+4.
to acrobatics for every 10 feet over speed. 10 feet over 30 you are with your speed.
Oh.
So he gets a +8 bonus on it.
Oh, wow. Okay, then he might actually make this
Assuming
one.
that's already not included.
Oh, okay, of course.
Hissy jumps and slams right into the table going, and then falls prone.
Yay.
Reich's turn.
I would like to go to the north of the goon.
You're gonna goon with the goon.
No, I'm gonna stab him, but close enough.
Alright, go ahead, stab him. And while you do that, Kate's gonna move 10 feet to the right and go, and then shoot the leader with a gun.
+20 plus 9.
She misses. You hit, though.
Oh yeah, 1d4.
The man with the crossbow is then going to
9 damage.
switch weapons, which he does not have quick draw for, so this provokes an attack of opportunity automatically.
Just gonna try again.
Mm-hmm. This hits.
It's another 10 damage.
Nice. Alright. They are now bloodied. They try and hit you with their dagger, to which a 24 hits.
It do.
You take 6 damage,
Ouch.
to which the boss pulls out his gun and shoots Hissy, which that lands.
Yeah.
Hissy takes 28 damage.
God. 28, so now he's severely bloodied.
It is now Didas's turn.
Okay, is the spiritual weapon, does its thing just happens?
Yeah, because you're not switching a target, so it simply attacks the same target, so that can just be a roll to hit. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not at all. And then your turn, I presume,
Um,
double attack against the boss.
Yeah, I think first I just want to do a 5-foot step to the east. Just to get a bit further into the room to C16.
Alrighty.
But then yeah, double attack on the boss.
Alrighty.
Roll. This should be a +7. So definitely a miss and 23.
Only the last one hits.
Yeah, makes sense.
So go ahead and roll damage, and while you're doing that... Actually, I'll see the damage here.
Yes. I just can't remember this off the top of my head always. That's just a +6, okay.
I think...
Why did you roll the dice twice?
Because I have 2 dice.
Your bow is a 1d8? What do you mean?
Yes, and a sacred weapon on top of it.
The sacred weapon didn't hit?
And no, the spiritual, the war priest thing.
War
What's
priest,
it called?
okay. 14 brings them into severely bloodied.
Okay, nice.
So Leiku's turn. Because Hissy has to
Alright.
spend his whole turn standing up anyway.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, now I have the ability to move in, so how about moving me, suppose north of
here?
Kate? Yeah, that works as well.
Alright.
I'm just really stubborn, and I really want to try that spell.
Which spell? Horny or Lorny?
We'll do horny, the horny spell.
Alrighty.
We've
Well,
got a class 17.
to which she has less than a coin flip to do so, and
Of course.
at least he didn't crit the cat again.
Okay.
True.
Alright, Locke, are you gonna run over and heal the Hissy again?
Yeah.
Alright, what are you gonna heal him with this time?
This time I'm going to use.
If it helps you get a better gauge, he's severely bloodied.
To be fair, it's a matter of whether it's like Cure Wounds at level 1 or level 2, which I don't think really makes much of a difference
Huh?
from reading the spell.
What do you mean? Each new spell has different dice and a different cap attached to it. Light wounds is 1d8, moderate wounds is 2d8, serious wounds is 3d8, critical is
Yeah, but I don't-
4d8.
I only have light so far.
Okay.
So yeah, just another Cure Light Wounds. For 21 this time.
Alrighty. And no longer bloodied.
Alrighty. To which then Kate is going to go over, pulling out her daggers along the way, attempting to hit. And that one's. Oh my god. This entire fight has been like dog shit on your side, I swear to god. Let's see what the critical generator says. You know what? I'll take it. Deal damage, take double.
Oof.
9 damage, which means she takes 18. She's doing fine. And the leader actually is knocked unconscious. He is at -5 HP.
Alright.
And then we go to Reich to attack 16, I presume.
I have a question. I can do this additional attack by spending a key point. Do I decide that before I roll damage, or can I decide that
You
afterwards?
decide
still?
that before you attack.
Okay.
That's why
well,
it
then
says during a full round action, you can spend 1 key point. Which
Okay,
means you have to
then
do
I
so
will-
before you attack.
Then I will do exactly that.
So you're gonna spend a key point to attack 3 times. Alright, 3d20
Yes.
plus your highest modifier, please.
Da. 7.
Alright, the 9 misses, the 16 hits, and the 13 hits. So you can go ahead and roll damage for the last 2.
A respectable 18.
Alright, that is actually enough to kill 16. Good job.
this fight was all downhill once Grunt 3 died.
Once Grunt
True.
3 died.
Which was the very beginning,
Yeah.
which is very apt.
True.
Okay. Now that the leader is unconscious, Kate uncorks another bottle, which has stabilized, and she holds it over the leader's mouth as if she's going to make him drink it, and then she just smashes his face with it.
Nice.
So the leader is now no longer dying, he's just stuck at -5 HP.
Okay.
Do we have
Uh,
rope?
Yeah, I have a very cool silk rope, and I will begin to tie him up.
Shibiri style, or
Immobilizing style, I don't care. Like, sailor shit. I was on a boat for 2 days to get here. Trust me, I can do this.
Alright. Well, that means that you would have been able to drag him all the way back, more or less, without any other issues that may or may not have cropped up due to this. So, as such, when you finally start to make your way back down the mountain, I would like all of you to go ahead and roll for perception.
I'm in danger.
Okay, now I'm going to actually remember to use my my expanded inspiration, because I get to use to add my 1d6 of inspiration without spending an inspiration. No, it's not. It's
And you've
But
just
yeah,
not been
spend-
doing it. You've been cheating all of your teammates out of their skill points. How could you?
I realized this mid-fight when I was studying other parts of my sheet. Because I literally got it on the last level up. I'm an
Tisk,
idiot.
tisk. How could you? Still waiting for your roll.
20 plus 26.
Alrighty. We'll go off with the highest, which is Leiku and Locke. Locke, for some strange reason, you feel like you're being followed, and Leiku, your antennas start to bounce a little bit, and you feel the presence of another individual. To which, when you turn around, seeing that they have been spotted, immediately drops their invisibility, to which there you see Layla.
Oh.
She stares at the man for quite some time, to which she then nods to the group and says, "Wake him up.
I slap him.
He's at -5 HP.
Just a backhand.
He's still at
Sure, it's not
-5
good.
HP.
Oh, come on.
He
Okay.
literally
Slap your
cannot wake
pillow.
up until he is at 1 HP or higher.
I will use a cure light wounds.
Alright. You don't have to roll for it. At least we just know that it will bring him above 1.
Yeah.
To which the individual slowly wakes up, sees that he's surrounded by all of you, to which Kate is far too busy pampering Hissy and other things. And he looks over in Layla's direction, to which you hear the both of them discuss. He tells Layla that this is effectively a breach of contract, as there is allowed to be multiple thieves guilds, and that they are allowed to operate separate of each other, and that the last time that these two had a confrontation, they signed an agreement that both guilds would not interact with the other guilds and interfere with their line of work. To which Layla nods along and starts talking about the cart that he stole, to which the man simply smiles and says, "All we know is that we found a cart filled with food nearby the western gate, and there is no way that we could have possibly known that it was yours." To which Layla then nods along, seemingly quiet to the whole thing, and she motions for everyone to just tie him to the nearest tree as she goes back up the path.
Right, I will do just that.
Go ahead and, does anyone have escape? No. Is it escape artist? For both tying someone
I
up
do
and escaping?
I think so.
I think it's the same thing for it, right? So whoever has it, you can just go ahead and roll
have
it.
escape artist.
I have it.
Alright, so both of you can go ahead and roll it, I guess. You gonna roll it as well, Locke? Alright, there we go.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll go off of Locke's number, since technically only one of you is supposed to roll in this particular situation, and you do your best to tie him up to the tree. To which the man stares at all four of you, and simply shakes his head, and goes, "Why do you work for her? Is it because you're afraid?"
Well, she pays good.
Pay? You mean how the guild takes 80% of your pay?
It's none of your damn business.
Oh, it used to be my damn business. Why do you think I started this? The cut was a bit too steep for my liking. So again I ask, is it just because you're afraid of some 3-foot-tall rat with anger issues? Is that why you decide to stay?
I told you it's none of your goddamn business.
If you weren't afraid, you wouldn't be talking so much right now.
Fear?
Leiku uses her antenna.
What are you both gonna do, sense motive?
Yeah, she's essentially just trying to see what he's feeling.
Alright, Lakin could go
What
ahead
he's
and roll
really
sense motive.
feeling. Sense motive. Oh, I don't have that. Yippee.
I thought we turned that into a class skill for you.
Nope. It's not on her sheet.
Alright, could have sworn that it would have been added due to your neat physiology, but alright, you can't tell shit.
Which is really dumb, because it's literally part of my race, but that's fine.
Like I said, it should have been added to your sheet. We'll fix it later. So you can't tell anything whatsoever as he keeps up his air of confidence. And he goes, "What was this being paid for? 1,000, 2,000 at most? Or was the job supposed to be 50,000 and they take 80% of that too?"
I'm pretty sure this one was more personal since you stole from us.
Why would it be personal to you? It was just guild equipment.
Well, not personal to me, but whatever, to my employer.
He stares at you mildly confused, and his confidence starts to shake a bit. He's no longer having that smug attitude. To your employer?
Yes, to Layla. She seemed pretty pissed.
He starts to scramble a bit, and he goes, why would it be personal? It was just gems. At best, it was random pieces of jewelry.
Well, but you don't fuck with the Thieves Guild. You should know that if you...
No. You don't
Work
get
with
it.
her.
We've done this multiple times, this back and forth type bullshit. They don't care and we don't care. Why is it personal to her?
Oh. Ha.
Well, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Looks like you didn't do your research.
He starts to scramble and is now actually beginning to struggle against the tree. To which Layla comes back down, covered in blood, from the various individuals that she has destroyed while she was up at the top of the mountain. But she doesn't look at this Thieves Guild leader. Instead, she walks over to Kate and hands Kate some kind of item, for which all of you can go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright. Leiku apparently is the only one who failed with the perception check. Much sadness.
Lovely.
But Duras and Locke, you see that Kate was handed this ring. It is a tri-oval ring. Do any of you know what a tri-oval ring is?
No.
A tri-oval ring is a ring that is made of 3 hoops, rather than just a singular hoop that most rings have. Ring a bell a little bit now?
Ah, yes.
Alright. Each of the tri-ovals has a completely different gem upon it, to which Didas, Reich, and Locke, if you happen to have it, you can go ahead and roll Appraisal or Knowledge Arcana, whichever one is higher.
I have neither.
I have both. Knowledge Arcana is higher, and I also get to add 3 inspiration because it is a knowledge roll.
What was your roll, Reich?
Appraise.
Okay. The Knowledge Arcana roll did not check out. The Appraise did pass. And Reich, you can see that this particular ring was especially handcrafted. It wasn't just bought from some random jeweler or taken from a smithy with some kind of layman's custom order. It was very painstakingly handcrafted, as if it was specifically made for something, but you can't quite figure it out. However, you were also the only one that passed the second check for this perception check by rolling a 27 on that perception check. And you hear Layla whisper to Kate, "Happy birthday."
Oh, this guy's so fucked.
I'm going to say exactly what Doras just said. Oh shit, you're so fucked, mate.
To which he looks over in your general direction, seeking any kind of answer, as Layla very calmly walks over in front of him and starts to take off all of the weapons that she usually carries and lays them out on the grass very calmly. To which, what are you gonna say to the guy, if anything at all?
I would say it was nice knowing you, but you shot her cat.
And he looks at you confused, and he's like, "What the fuck does that have to do with any..." And he gets cut off immediately, as, the leader is no longer there, as Layla has hefted up her "fuck you," pointed it directly at the guy, basically a point-blank range, and half of him is now gone. Paste. Vapor. It is no longer there. Along with about half the tree as well.
Damn.
And as she starts to reload all of her guns, standing calmly in the grass as she does so, she very calmly and rather politely says, "Thank you very much. Your payment is back at home. I will meet you there in a couple of days."
Alright.
I'll just kinda say to myself, well, I guess I'll need a new rope after this.
You'll
Yeah,
be
you
provided a
probably
new
do.
one. My apologies.
Yippee!
That is okay. Now, as we go back, we can all properly mourn the loss of grunt number 3.
For the loss of grunt number 3.
he was a
He
real
was
one.
a good man.
He was called that because he had 3 brain cells.
Gone too soon. My
Anyway.
cat's pet will not be forgotten.
I would like all of you to go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Oh, just
Oh, yeah.
straight intelligence?
Yeah, just a raw intelligence check.
I'm
Okay.
really smart. Sure.
Hey,
Yep.
Hey, look at you, you are smart. And apparently so is Duras, but not the people with an
damn.
actual int stat. So, Reich and Duras, something occurs to you which I don't know how your characters would personally feel about it, but it is interesting nonetheless. You see, both of you are fully well aware that Layla has a tendency to adopt people into her family, for whatever reason that may be. This is why Locke, Harrison, and Kate are all considered siblings, because they were all effectively adopted by Layla. And while the both of you have been treated on and off kind of in this manner, you all immediately recognize something. Layla has never once shared any of the birthdays of any of her kids with anyone else. Locke doesn't actually know when Kate's birthday is.
oh, interesting.
And vice versa.
Interesting. I think personally, Reich would be more confused that Layla actually gave something to Kate for her birthday. Like, gives a fuck about it. Not because he has a bad opinion of Layla, but just because nobody gave a fuck about his and his siblings. So,
True. Fair. What about Dras?
I think he's just gonna keep that to himself for now. Not really a big reason to discuss it with the group.
Okay. To which you all eventually make it back to the underground area, or rather your Thieves Guild underneath Tarantus, to which you would hang out for about, we'll say about a week. To which you would have been paid, each of you, 10,000 gold.
damn,
Damn.
that is a big number.
And then you would all be called again for another job. You would be called this time not back into Layla's office, but into an actual meeting room with Layla and Kate both being present. And you know that this is immediately serious, not because both Layla and Kate are there, but because you're in the actual meeting room. The meeting room, for context, is effectively this large rectangular table that the Thieves Guild uses to present all of the information that they currently have access to a large job. A very,
we made it
very
big, fam.
large job. To which there are just pages and pages upon information scattered across this table. They are all organized in various different ways, to which when you enter, Layla seems a lot calmer than usual. Which, I don't know if you can take that as a good thing or a bad thing, so I guess that would be up to you, right?
Yeah.
So how would you all take it?
Well, probably a bad thing, since she also seemed pretty calm when she vaporized the leader guy, so must be very, very serious.
I see.
Antenna? Can I use my antenna now?
Who would you be using it on?
Layla?
Okay. So that you don't roll automatic shit, how about you add sense motive to your sheet? Just go to any other place where wisdom is located, copy, paste, rename it to sense motive.
Okay.
This is supposed to be a
Copy.
class skill. With your antenna, you get a +4 bonus, which you can call a +4 antenna bonus if you want to.
I think I'll just do +4 racial.
Yeah, that's fair.
feel
Do
like
you
that
want
makes
to
a
move
little
around
more-
your skill points that you currently have? Because I know you would have dumped into sense motive.
Yes. I'll move it around in my own time. I'm just gonna name this sense motive. Okay, all right, and then let me just do some quick maths here.
Because I don't know what you would pull it away from. The only thing that I can think of is that you would drop knowledge nature by 4 and put it into sense motive.
Yeah. Fair. Okay, all right, that makes a lot of sense.
That way you at
Okay.
least have something. And then you
All
get
right,
to
all right.
redo the math there and then go ahead and re-roll.
Okay. Missile, can you stop?
No.
26
Alrighty, much better.
on Layla.
You, for some odd reason, and you aren't entirely sure why, but you feel like this emanation of pride coming from Layla, but there's no direct direction for that pride. It's just blanket pride.
Okay, all right, well, that kind of puts her at ease.
So, she says that what we have acquired is the largest job that the Thieves Guild has gotten ever since its foundation. I do not know who hired us. All I know is that they were using quite a bit of magic to conceal their identity, but they did have blonde hair and blue eyes.
Okay.
If you want to try and utilize that to some degree to see who may or may not have been the one to do it,
Looks at Reich.
go ahead. Because
I am very
what
much
narrows
concerned.
it down is that they are going to be paying the guild 1 million gold.
What?
Apparently, we are to recover and to bring back 5 individuals that have been missing for the past couple of months. All of the information that we have about these 5 individuals are laid on the table, as well as the supposed series of events that happened that led up to their disappearance, to which she goes around and starts effectively detailing what happened. She says that this particular group of individuals was hired by a third party, a mutual benefactor between myself and this particular employer, to hunt down cultists, to which they set sail for the Aquan Society not too long ago. However, when they were supposed to return after their reports were handed in, they went missing. And instead, as of last week, the ship that they were on appeared in Dragonport. But not at the port. It appeared in pieces all along the shore, to which only the captain, by the name of Fargus, was the sole survivor. The targets that we have is this individual, to which I will hand over the picture to the group. They seem to be some kind of Aquan individual. According to the reports here, they are actually the daughter of the Oracle, so I understand why they can be important. Next we have this bard, I think. Some kind of bard, I guess. The most amount of information that I have about this particular individual is that they are some kind of vagrant and have been wandering around and just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Then we have this particular individual, to which, according to our reports, has been living under a false name for the past year or so. However, again, I don't particularly know why they would be important. Then we have this cleric of Reliqua, which I guess is something to be desired. And then finally, we have this catfolk.
I'll stand visibly shocked for a second. I'll just gulp audibly.
To which Layla will look over in Reich's general direction and go, "You know this person?"
Do you remember why I joined you in the first place?
No.
I was looking for somebody. I point at the image or like the dossier or whatever we have. That's him.
And why are they important to you?
It's my brother.
I see.
He's
Well, it may concern you
in
to
danger.
know that, the reason why the ship was destroyed, at least according to the rumors that I have managed to gather, he may have been captured by the Daggery pirates.
Very well, time to hunt some pirates.
However, there are a couple of other faces. There seems to be a child with them, roughly 10 years old by the looks of it. And according to other sources, they seem to be carrying around a dragon. However, every single portrait that I have of this particular dragon is not very flattering, so I do not know if this is true or not.
Huh?
I'm sure this is a dragon and not a big lizard.
Dragons are
It's
big
the flat
lizards.
fuck.
It looks like a bread. A bread.
With wings, yeah, sure. However, these are all of our targets. This is who we need to hunt down, and this is who we need to find. And then we need to bring them back to Tarantus so that they can confer with this blonde-haired, blue-eyed individual. And then, each and every single one of you gets 100,000 gold.
100,000?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice sum of gold.
You're taking Kate with you. To which Kate goes, "Yippee!" Before jumping up,
always a
and
joy.
then multiple different versions of Kate are all jumping in different orientations, in different ways.
Cool, some extra help. Always
Okay.
good.
Can anybody of you sail a boat?
No.
Not really.
No.
Then it looks like we need to recruit a sailor. However,
Well, assuming that captain is not highly traumatized.
I'm aware, but it does mean that we'll have to procure some kind of... Well, we can always procure a boat. The guild can cover that. As for a captain and a crew to man that boat, it seems that we're going to have to try and elicit some willing volunteers. However, before we get to that, we need to go to Dragonport. Because we need to gather as much evidence as possible. As I said, it is just rumors as to whether or not they've been captured by the Daiquiri pirates. And we need any and all information that we can get to confirm that it's the Daiquiri pirates before we make our way into their domain.
Okay.
Are you
The
all
whole
ready for
time,
this?
Locke has just been writing crazily in a journal, working out exactly what he can use 100,000 gold for.
A singular belt of physical perfection.
Which is very valuable. Exceptionally valuable.
I mean, if it costs 100,000 gold, I hope it's valuable.
It's very good.
However, this is where we will end today's session. So I'd like
Alright.
to thank you all for being here. I'd like to thank you all for coming out. The plot thickens, for it does squats.
Yeah.
And I hope you
Thank
all
you very
enjoy
much for
the
the
rest of
session.
your afternoon, evening, and good night.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.